you have husband?
No.
You single?
Really single.
Ooh.
Very
single. You with Thai man or American man? What do you like?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not have Thailand.
Oh, you don't have Thai man, see?
I need American man.
American? What about Dom man?
Dom also. I like you.
Dom means black, you guys. So they like black men out here. She's big. I know black men like you.
Really?
Yeah, they like you.
Black man like you.
Yeah, black men like thick women, but you like black men?
Hey, black man.
Come in.
Get over here!
I'm the Travel OG, and I traded in my Hollywood lifestyle for the sexy beaches of Pattaya, Thailand. We're bringing you exclusive interviews, showing you what the golf courses are like, the caddies are like, what the homies like. Zoom to Thailand with your man, Richie Mack, the Travel OG. What up, Zoom tribe? Now we all know about barbershop talk. Anybody that grew up in the barbershop knows barbershop conversations can go in any direction, from comedy to heated debates to sometimes even fist fights. But I can guarantee you that this barbershop conversation is unlike any other. Two single Thai ladies talking vividly about what they like, who they like, and how they like it. Indeed. The conversation got real spicy, and the thick one is with the business. But before we get into it, you know I got to give a shout out to my Patreon members, especially Bruce Rain and my man Joseph Asbury. These guys have been rocking with me since the day I started my Patreon. Thanks, guys, for the love and support. Whenever you get to Thailand, I'm coming out the editing bay just to hang with you for a few hours. Then I got to get back to work. Make sure you guys join the Patreon so you can see the HBO After Dark clips I'll be dropping. I also have a tier for editing, so if you want me to check out your channel and give you some advice on how to make the videos more dynamic, get that Patreon link. You can cancel at any time. Also, if you're thinking about coming out here or finding out more about Thailand or just to have a conversation with the Travel OG, I have limited 30-minute and 1-hour consultations available. Make sure to check out the link in the description. Now let's get into it. You guys keep asking me for the Big Bass remix.
Richie Mack, Travel OG.
You guys want fire music? Make sure to follow me on YouTube as well.
Let's get it.
Leg up.
I just wanna zoom out to Thailand. Once my flight land, then I turn it into my land. I'm a Thai fan. Richie Mack, I'm a ride van. Once I hit Pattaya, got bands, I'm a dive in. On the golf course, I'ma use my 9-9. She love chocolate, watch her walk it, cause she fine. She 5'1", in them heels like she 5'9". Hit subscribe, going live, 999. Richie Mack, overseas, that's that Travel OG. Pay a visit when you can. Wanna zoom to Thailand?
One of the things I like most about Thailand are the people. Especially the women. We had a candid conversation in Suni's barbershop that got a little too spicy for YouTube.
You look beautiful today.
Patreon members, I got you. I'm gonna probably get flagged for this anyway. Let go. So what happened? You tried to come to America? What happened? You want to come to America?
Yeah.
What happened?
Why Thai people want to go to America?
Why Thai people want to go to America? You tell me. You Thai. Why?
Because of money.
Oh, because of money.
Yes, to get more money.
Oh. Would you rather live in Thailand or America?
Me?
Yeah.
I want to be here.
Yeah, stay down in America. But you gotta try though. You can try. You know, just for a little while, make your money, come home.
Yeah. If I have chance.
Yeah. That's what I try to do with Suni. I tried to get Suni to America, make some money, come home. Suni Kua. She Kua. Kua America. You got the cannabis, Suni? Oh shit. I need me some cannabis candy. Suni got the cannabis candy. You married? You have husband?
No.
You single?
Very single.
Ooh.
Full
Yo. Man, can you believe they have, excuse my fro. This is the wake up Afro style. They're starting to have like cannabis in like Thailand now, y'all. Can y'all believe that? Cannabis in Thailand. They slowly like letting it in, slowly doing it, the little candies and the CBD and all of that stuff, man. But first of all, what's up, everybody? It's Richie Mack, the Travel OG. Want to give a shout out to all y'all on this Sunday afternoon in the States. It's Sunday afternoon. Y'all barbecuing, grilling, doing your thing. But you know, I had to drop by. I missed you guys last week, man. I was so far behind trying to edit that barbershop episode that you guys, hopefully a lot of you guys saw. It's doing really well. So I just wanted to thank you guys for the support for that. And then talk about that episode, man, because the two ladies in that video were very candid, very open about everything from what they like, how they like, when they like it, all of the good stuff. And it was just a lot of fun, man. It's like, I would be afraid to have that kind of conversation with women in the States. I would feel like, you know, I could, you can catch a case. You know what I mean? What? You're talking about what you like and how you like it. You can catch a case. So that's the beautiful thing about this place, man. Is like, you know, you don't have to worry about catching a case for like giving a compliment or catching a case for, you know, having a conversation or having, you know, obviously you don't want to cross any lines, but, you know, generally speaking, like, you know, in the US, there is no line anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Certain people can do whatever they want. Other people can't do nothing. So it's just it's just real crazy over there. But, yeah, so I want to talk about that. Tell everybody happy Memorial Day. A lot of my subscribers are on Zoom to Thailand are in the military. So we got to give a shout out to them. Appreciate their service and the people that have done, fought, and died for us to have our so-called freedoms, which we, you know, I don't know how much freedom we have. Do we have freedom? I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know. So shout out to Gail at Night. Gail at Night, man in the front line as usual. I'm looking in the chats. I see THPP jumped in. What up, THPP? Man in the building. MZG SMR, Kings and Dreams, Bruce Rain, of course. I gave Bruce. Now, let me tell y'all something, man. I gave Bruce Rain a shout out in my video, right? Now, Bruce Rain is a frontline dude. Like, he's always writing me, Rich, you got to do this or that. He always has an opinion. He's always involved in what I'm doing, man. So, and he's been a supporter of the Patreon since the beginning. So, you know, I got to give him a shout out. He didn't ask for it. That's not what he's looking for. He just happened to be at the right place at the right time. So, you know, I put him on, and Bruce said, y'all was throwing a little shade his way, man, because he got he got a shout out. Y'all got to knock that off. Man, I see you in the background, Keith. I see Keith in the background. I'm saying Keith. That's not Keith. That's Michael. I see you, Mike, in the background. My brother. I'm going to bring you up in a minute. I see Corrine. I see you in the background. I'm just going to just give a little what's up to everybody. Let me see what we got here on the thing. So want to read everybody and see what's going on. Catch up. Gail at Night say, let go. Yeah. Buen dia say, I understand if you don't show. Yeah, buen dia, man. I had I was trying to get that episode done. I was like, if I stop, because once I get in the groove and I'm editing, I'm doing the show, I'm trying to, because it has to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. It has to make sense. You know, everything has to flow. And I just like, dude, if I stop, I'm gonna get distracted. I said, I got to give up one for the other. You know what I mean? So, so that's what happened there last week. Salute to the June Try, Antoine Brown Sr. Yes, sir. Antoine Brown, always supporting. Oh, wait a minute. I got Coach. Do I see Coach? Oh, El Fuego. I see you in the back. El Fuego in the building. Oh, shit. We about to have a party today, y'all. We about to have a party. I got Coach Dre. He said, "Chick the like button." I said, "What's your mind on today, Dre? You want to chick the like button or click the like button? You dig?" Oh yeah, we got South Africa in the building, chatting live from South Africa. Man, it don't get better than a Richie Mack live party. Sensational Gent, what he doing? He got to take care of something. Yeah, man, you're a vet, man. You deserve to do whatever you need to do, man. Y'all, you know, I know this cliche, but y'all click the like button. Like I said, I don't know what it does. Something about the algorithm that makes it work. It's supposed to be a good thing. What's up, Richie? What's up, LT? What's going on, Midnight? What's going on with you? What's going on? We got Corrine in the background. What we got? Man, Thailand. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that says, but it must be something fly. I think that's Thailand, something. So, yeah, man. So, So just wanted, I ain't gonna make this a long one. I ain't gonna make this a long one. We just gonna have a little fun for about an hour. I was talking to Gail at night about like playing like licensed music because you know I'm a DJ, so I want to play music and stuff like that. Gail said I should go for it because I'm not monetized. I mean, I got all the monetized like things like the hours and the subscribers and all of that stuff, but technically I'm still not monetized yet. So technically I could play music. You know, we could get it in if I really wanted to. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Let's get those likes up for the big homie. Yeah, Bruce, you know what it is. Kings and Dreams in the building, always in the house. Always in the house. So today, man, for this party, man, we're gonna talk about the episode with the girls in the barbershop, man. And we're gonna look at another clip of that. And I want to know what you guys think, man, because it's all real, no cap. This is all real. Not scripted. I just met the thick one. Like I just met her and she was great. Like I want to bring her back. People are telling me to bring her back. As well as the barber Sunni. Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun, man. So what I'm gonna do, man, I ain't gonna like Lee said, I ain't gonna long struck you too long. I'm just gonna read these things. I'm gonna bring a couple of my friends, and we just gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna chop it up. And then and all y'all in the back, all in the back, y'all know I'm in Thailand, right? You dig, El Fuego. Oh, Sean, I see you. Okay, all right. Well, you know what? I got to bring the vet up first, man. It's Memorial Day. I got to bring the vet up and let him say what's up. Y'all, please show some love for the man, my bubble-eyed twin brother, Sean. You got to show.
What's up, bro?
What's up, how's Mexico?
It's good, man. It's good. It's been a learning experience, man. Especially just living. I tried to live it a little differently. You know what I mean? It's real easy to want to move to the touristy area, but I'm actually in the city because I wanted to live amongst the people, man, and kind of just live a normal life and actually get used to living a normal life wherever I go, if that makes sense. Okay. Normal life.
I see your Tiger Wood workout gear. I see you ready to get it in.
Man, I haven't worked out since I started prepping to move to States, bro. I think I've worked out 3 times in the last 3 months. So I'm actually moving next week to Playa del Carmen.
Nice.
And I'm going to first order of business. It'll be its own video on my channel. But I'm gonna find a gym. I need a gym, man.
Right, Gail's gonna drop the link to your channel, Sensational Gym. Hey, what's the women looking like out there in Mexico, man? I need to hear about this. I ain't been there in a minute.
You know what, man? There's some really nice looking women out here. I mean, then you got your average looking women. I mean, I think it's just like they're unique. They're very unique. You know what I mean? And of course, the place to hang out. I don't hang out in the city because it's not necessarily safe to go hang out the places that's in the El Centro. So even my landlord was like, if you're gonna go hang out, the safest place to go is Hotel Zone. So there, you know, everybody that's working there, you have some of the most beautiful women here actually working in that area, you know, as servers, dancers, all kind of stuff, right? And then you have the tourists that come in, and I see a lot of black and brown folk out here on vacation, man. It's kind of a beautiful thing to see when you see us traveling. I got off the bus and I passed, you know, like it was like 3 girls and a brother, and you know, we kind of just got the little head nod, like, okay, I see you.
Yeah, you gotta if they don't give you that, they're not black.
Yeah.
Don't get it, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, I know what you're doing. When they don't give you that usually means they're thinking like, what the hell are you doing here? They don't even want you around. They don't want to see no other black people but themselves. So that's what.
I get those looks because the way I walk around now, you know, I'm not walking around looking like a tourist. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even bring the fanciest of equipment. I know I'm wearing Nike and stuff like that, but like I just brought like low key stuff so that I don't bring too much attention to myself. You know what I mean? And then when I brought just a little bit of clothes, so when it's time to go hang out, you know what I'm saying, your boy looking clean, you know how it is.
Yeah, so. That's why I want to know what made you choose Mexico. But I'm gonna bring people up, and then I'm gonna bring everybody up at the same time. So I'm gonna bring up my next person.
Do you think?
But I definitely want to talk to you about that. I want to know, like, what made you choose Mexico? Because you could have chose anywhere, and you chose Mexico. And it sounded like you kind of just went in just like balls to the wall, didn't even really research it. You just kind of went in. Like, did you do research on that? I got to give a shout out to Man. Says, thank you very much for making Thai video. I'm Thai. I'm very happy to watch your video, man. Thank you so much, Man, because, yeah, I work hard, man. I want to make sure everybody's happy when I do the video and I present Thailand in the right light. You know what I mean? So appreciate that, man. Let me see. And I gotta bring up, my girl, like, the shit talking Puerto Rican. I gotta bring her up. We're gonna have her come along in a minute. So Sean, I'm gonna drop you down real quick.
There we go.
And then I'm gonna bring and I'm gonna bring up Mike, because and then Grover, I see you too, bro. I see you too. I'm trying to hit them off one at a time before we start the party. We got to bring the female, the lady of Richie Mac Live. Her name is Corrine Irazade. Corrine, how you say your last name the right way?
With the Spanish inflection or without?
Well, no, the right one. No, in Spanish, the way it's said.
Irizarry.
Ooh, that shit turns dudes on. You don't know when dudes hear that and all that little accent. Yeah, we love that shit. So, Corrine, we didn't have you. I'd have a show last week, but you took a fall. We can see a little bit of you. You're healing very well. Yes, that side. So tell us what happened, man. What'd you do? You flipped over a bike or some shit? Corrine is like, she might be pretty. She might have a fat booty, but she can be very clumsy sometimes. And I think you did some clumsy shit, right? Is that what happened?
No, this was completely not my fault. This was a freak accident. I've been using an e-bike for the past year to get to and from work because it's really close. And LA is a parking lot as it is, so there's no need to, drive a car. I live so close. But what had happened was I was coming down the street and I hit the brakes because there was a car in front of me that stopped short. So when I hit both the brakes, the front and the back brakes completely broke. So the brakes snapped. So because I was hitting both at the same time, the front brakes threw me forward. I smashed my face into the concrete, and then the bike hit me in the back of the head. I was knocked out for like a good 30 seconds.
Damn.
So, yeah, if it weren't for a good Samaritan, like he literally pulled me off the side of the street, and I woke up. I thought I died. I woke up like thinking I was dead. I was like, oh my God, where am I? Oh my, am I dead? Yeah, it was freaky. It was crazy. Damn. So
were people around you? Did you wake up with a bunch of strangers around you?
No, because I like the road. I mean, it's Crescent Heights Boulevard. It's a very busy street. So, people are trying to get to work. So I'm just lucky I didn't get run over. So the guy literally
drove past you as you was on your way to heaven.
Exactly.
Damn. Well, I'm glad you're here, Corrine. I think it's because your big old booty. It just made all the weight transferred and made you fly over the damn handlebars. And do that thing, man. So yeah, man. So Corrine and I are working on her thing. It's called the Da Vinci Code. Like we break down, from the movie the Da Vinci Code. We break down how females think. So we crack the code, and Corrine gives up a lot of game on trying to understand how females think and what they do, and she calls out the women as well as the men, and lets us know what the code is. So she's gonna be doing reaction videos and stuff. And she's a comedian. I went to see her show when I was in California. When I was in the States, I went to go see her show. She was very funny. I want to know. Yeah, I was asking you, like stuff like that, Corrine. Am I allowed to show the people that did the ensemble thing and all that? I just don't know if that's if it's cool to use their footage or not.
I don't foresee it being a problem. They're all performers. That like the more that your content's out there as a performer coming up, the better it is. So
that's
I don't
think.
Be a problem.
Yeah. But some people get in their feelings, I wasn't makeup ready or whatever it is. I know how Hollywood is and how it can be. So it's all love, man. So yeah, man. Huh?
I feel like I have a little bit of Kevin Samuels energy kind of flowing through me a little bit, like the little female Kevin Samuels.
Yes. Yeah, I don't want to harp on and keep going. I know people ran into the ground. That's why I didn't do a big thing on it. I just showed an episode when I shouted them out. But man, we can never forget, man. And, it's still almost like not even real. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, like he looks so, it's hard. But we got to we got to keep it pushing because I don't want to get into a sad space. I'll get sad. But okay, I see Zan the man in the building. So Corrine, I'm gonna bring you down. I'm gonna bring you back up. But I gotta bring up my man, the Jamaican. I gotta bring up the Jamaican. This dude right here, man. I love this. Is you know, y'all don't understand, man. There's a lot of you know, I know a lot of people in Hollywood. I'm not saying it to brag. I'm just saying it because that's how I grew up. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of people, like a lot of people. But there's not very many real ones. You know what I mean? Like there's only a couple real ones. You know what I mean? And this dude is a real one, man. This dude is just a solid dude, man. Love him, man. We didn't like each other at first, man. We was almost gonna fight. I think, Mike, we got to talk about we were gonna fight. I think we was gonna scrap because like Mike was a real. He thought I was a buster, and I didn't know. Like he tells the story better than me, but through the realness, we became friends, we became love, and he has a channel called Hackerish Golf. Gail, if you could drop Hackerish Golf, the Hackerish Golf link. If you can drop that in the description, that'll be awesome. You guys are gonna learn so much from this dude because not only does he have a golf channel, but this dude, and I know he gonna get mad at me, but this dude, I'm gonna say it the way where he don't get mad at me. He's doing very well doing voiceovers. So we'll just put it that way. That's the best I can say without him getting mad. I'm asking his permission when I come up. But we talk, and I think he's going to be like giving you guys game on how to get into the voiceover world, not guaranteeing anybody any jobs or nothing like that. But the dude is just the coolest dude. And I've said enough. I got to bring him up. My man, Michael.
What's up, Richie Mac?
What up, Mike?
What's up?
Going on,
Man, how's Thailand treating you, brother?
Man, you know I love Thailand. You know I love it, man. It don't get no better, man. It don't get no better than Thailand. And you coming out of golf.
We miss you. Yeah, I'm coming for your tournament. I'll be there.
Yes, absolutely. So, Mike, let me talk about you for a minute. Let people know. Like, Mike has a famous sister. I don't know if he likes to say the name because Mike got his own glue. He don't need to ride no coattails or nothing. But you know, he has a famous sister that. And Mike, I'm just gonna say, man, it's like his last name is Ralph. That's the most I'm gonna say, unless he wants to say it. But Mike, how hard was that coming up behind your sister? Did it affect you at all? Did you feel any pressure or anything like that? With that?
Yeah, there was definitely pressure because she was, you know, she is very successful, and for the people who I'm all good with it. Shirley Ralph is my sister. She got a show right now called Abbott Elementary, and you know, yeah, coming up was you know, people expect stuff right from you when you have a successful sibling, and you know, they expect me to be like her, and I'm like, you know what, fuck that. I mean, we have the same last name, but this is who I am. So you know, you either love me or you don't, and I got a little flack for that because you know, I wasn't trying to. When I first got to town, I was trying to be everybody's friend and you know, trying to please people, and none of that shit works. Right. You know, you got to be who you are, right? So I would see cats like you, cats like Michael Jai White, cats like Keith Amos. You know what I mean? When I first got here, I was friends with Kadeem and friends with Darryl Bell, and all these guys had their own personality. You know, as opposed to trying to fit in and be like somebody and appeasing people, and that shit doesn't work. It doesn't work in life, and it doesn't work in Hollywood. Right. I like being me. So
and you are with
me. It's all good. It's all good.
So can we talk about your well we got to get into the time when we didn't like each other and we was gonna fight. We got to get into that. We got to tell the real story because Mike, that was your fault. You started it.
My fault.
Your fault. Yep. Because you assumed I was an asshole. That's what you told me. That's true. I assumed okay, this is why I assumed you were an asshole. I assumed you were an asshole because of how you reacted to me when I approached you. That was my assumption. I was like, fuck this motherfucker. Fuck him. I came up and I said, well, okay, maybe the time that I approached you was the wrong. It was all about timing because you were kind of on the dance floor doing your thing. And when I saw you, I was just so surprised. I was like, oh shit, there go Richie Mac. I was like, you know, everybody been telling about Richie Mac cool, Richie Mac this. So I rolled up on Richie Mac and I was almost disturbing you. So I understand why now, you know, as a grown up, I'm a grown ass man.
I can accept that. But you did. You gave me the side eye, and you was like, motherfucker, why you fucking with me right now?
I was on a bad one, Mike. Come on, man. Tell the whole story.
Got you.
I was on a bad one.
She was gorgeous. She was. She was gorgeous. So, I apologize. But now you my dog. You my
for life.
guy.
For life. That was 25 years ago, probably. Me and my friends here for life. Yeah, at least. That was like 95, maybe?
Somewhere around there, maybe
96, yeah.
94-ish. Somewhere
yeah,
around
could have
there.
been. Yeah, even that, man.
Yeah.
It was that's my friends. When I'm friends with people, we go way back. Like you'll notice, like people like Sensational Gail at Night, even Grover. You know, people that I meet that I even Grover and I like Grover kind of has some obscure words for my channel, but we cleared all that up, man. That's my dude. He's a good dude. When I've become friends with somebody, it's usually for life, man. You got to do something to me for me to not rock with you. You know what I mean? You really got to do something to me. So, so that's just, Corrine has tested that too. I've known Corrine for at least 10, 15 years. So yeah, man. So with Mike, the funniest thing, I don't know if you noticed, man, but once because Hackerish Golf, Gail, did you drop the comment? You dropped the link? I know I'm behind on the super chats, but Hackerish Golf, Mike is doing his thing. He's got a dope golf channel. He goes out there, and we're trying to do an interactive Hackerish Golf versus Thailand, and he's going to come out there and do his thing. So I want to help him get his subs up, man. So y'all make sure, man, y'all come. Same thing with Gail, man. We trying to get people up to that 1,000 mark. So we want to make sure that y'all subscribe, man. This is a good brother with good content.
Yeah, I'm almost there. And with your help, I know I'll get over the top for sure, because you're really doing big things. Zoom to Thailand is on a meteoric rise, and I couldn't be more happy for you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. We doing our thing, and the best thing is we just got to all help each other, man. Help each other get up. You know what I mean? At least the good people, we got to help each other get up. But Mike is a consummate golfer. I had my boy D. I guess he had to go. I want you to talk to him, El Fuego. I want you to talk to El Fuego. Did El Fuego leave? Did I lose El Fuego? I wanted you to talk with him. He's going to be part of the celebrity golf tournament as well. Pulling that off is going to be really something else, man, because you got to deal with Hollywood people. You got to deal with money. You got to deal with investors. There's a lot of stuff that goes on to that I didn't really.
Sponsors.
It's a lot.
I can only imagine. It's got to be a lot.
Yeah. It's a lot doing that. But we gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it shake one way or the other. We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna do what it do. So Mike, tell us about Hackerish Golf. And make sure y'all subscribe.
Hackerish Golf is a channel which has, when I first started it, I had no idea what I was doing. I just wanted to share my love of golf. And what it has turned into is a travel vlog, because I travel, to some exclusive and some, municipal courses, and I vlog the course, and I also interview some of my celebrity friends that I've known along the way. I got an interview with Anthony Anderson, quite a few people. I play with a lot of athletes. I play with J.R. Reed. I play with Byron Chamberlain, 2-time Super Bowl winner.
I love Byron.
Byron is my guy, you know that. So we go way back. And my best friend, which is Brum Man from the 5th floor, we do a lot of stuff too. And I also rock with these guys called the Bogey Brothers. So if you come to my channel, you'll really just get the vibe and the feel that golf is for everyone. I'm starting with, diversity and inclusion. I golf with I Don't Care. I golf with Asian people. Sam Yee, who is an ex-Asian tour golfer. I golf with my brothers, my black guys, and I golf with my white people. And I got Brochacho Golf. I do not discriminate when it comes to a beat down on the golf course.
He does not. Let me tell you something. Michael Ralph knows people in higher places than me. Like I haven't played golf with Anthony Anderson. I've known Anthony Anderson for a long time, but I met Bruh Man through Ralph, through Mike. He's the connection. I didn't know Mike. I didn't know Bruh Man from a working perspective. I knew him. We knew of each other, but we hadn't met until we met on the golf course with Mike. But Mike, I gotta tell you the funny thing I meant to tell you earlier. It's like everybody in Hollywood and in LA that knows me and my reputation about nightclubs and having the beautiful women. But you know that these clowns on YouTube are saying I had to move to Thailand because I couldn't catch no women at home.
What? They don't know you. The people who are saying that don't know you. They don't know you.
They don't.
That
They
has
don't.
never been your problem, Richie. Every time I've seen you at a party out in the world, when you were here in LA, you always had a bad one on your side.
Man.
Always. And you always had a flax hard match. They don't know you, the people who are saying that.
They don't. But that's what you're going to have to look forward to when your thing blows up. They're going to come at you. They're going to come at you. They're going to have some stuff to say. You know, my man Sean C, he's trying to build his channel up. You know, everybody's doing their thing. It's a trek trying to get there, man.
Well, listen, I will tell anybody, if you don't have haters in your life, you're not doing enough.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely. Facts.
Haters make me greater.
Absolutely.
So please, hate all you want, because I'm gonna stay in my lane and I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Right. Yeah, that's why I say if you really want to hate, you can hate on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. There it is, man.
That's what's up. So, Mike, I'm gonna bring up Grover THPP Network real quick. Mike, please don't go nowhere. I want you to stay there. We got some more stuff to talk about. I'm just doing one person at a time. We're gonna end it with a party. So yeah, man. So Grover, what's going on, man?
What's going on, Richie Mac? How you doing, brother?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. You back in the land of smiles?
In the land of smiles, baby. In the land of smiles, man. In the land of smiles.
Man. But it flashed me back. I was watching that episode, flashed me back to Barbershop Talk. I used to see it like 2003, 2004. That was me. But all day I had some really great conversations with the ladies at the barbershop. They will let you know too, and they like that Pampui Dom Falong. Trust me,
they do. In fairness to you, when you did the review of Zoom to Thailand, I mean, you was spitting some real facts. You was on point. You can tell you have been here. Yeah.
I was. Yeah, and you know, also I was there at a different time. So not only was I younger than I am now, because that was 2003, 2004. Right. But it was a whole different time of economy. I mean, I think it was 52 baht to the dollar. So it was like, it was just different, you know, 35 suits for no reason, all types of ignorant stuff, you know.
When was the last time you were here?
Last time I was there, I did a Thai camp in Chiang Mai for Thai boxing in 2016 or 17. I'd have to look at my passport.
Now, what do? You actually box? Are you coach? I thought you were like a coach. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Alex, aka Frosty, in the building.
Right now, I do a bunch of different things. I have a pro amateur fighter who's trying to sign our first professional contract. So I'm his head striking coach for his MMA team. And so, you know, I've boxed and done more. I've done martial arts since I was 8 and boxed and did Muay Thai. I started doing Muay Thai in 2003 and all the way. But I mean, I was kickboxing before, which is different. Muay Thai is like a lot more tools and, you know, so I mean, I have like today is my teach day, but since I usually teach for about 5-6 hours on the mat, but since it's a holiday, half of the folks canceled, and I'm just like, cool, I could come in, you know, because last time I tapped in with you, I was at the gym. Right.
Yeah. And you look like a big fella. How big are you? How much do you weigh?
Oh man, right now I'm 305 and I'm 6'2". So when I fought
straight through a wall, he'll run straight through a wall, y'all.
when I fought, man, I believe it or not, I fought at 240 in heavyweight, so I was a lot lighter. You know, great thing about the pandemic is I was at home and I wasn't working. I just started eating right. I lost 120 pounds in the pandemic. I was a lot bigger. And
it's the diet, bro. It's 80% diet. I think Mike Ralph said that to me too. We talk it's 80% diet, 20% exercise. Isn't that what you said, Ralph?
It's because exercise, you can't exercise off, you know, a triple cheeseburger, bro. You just stuck with that. So, I mean, I started eating good, man, eating right, and a bunch of vegetables and lean protein. So, I've been doing good. You know, I'm blessed. I mean, but I really think you know, you're doing your channel right as far as what you're showing in Thailand, because it's. I mean, I'm an operations manager by trade, so I'm like pessimistic. so like I'm looking at all of this can go wrong at any time. And, I'm serious. I'm like, all of this could go. Do you know what's going to happen if you try to buy a house and you gotta give up 51%? So I mean, that's just me by nature. That's why, like, what I do on a 9 to 5, I'm good at it. But like really, like that conversation, like that's some of the best times is the conversation with people, because people don't understand. Thais are some of the best people one-on-one that you could come across. I mean, a Thai person will help you when there's no reason to help you. Like, just the way they treat their elderly. Like, I seen an elderly Thai person fall down, and I got nervous because I was like, I got to get out and pick this lady up. And before I got off the tuk-tuk, they already had the lady picked up. Like, the Thais already had her picked up, and I was like, and make sure she was okay. So that's some of the really positive things about Thailand that I don't think gets highlighted enough. Like, culturally, they really believe in, taking care of each other. And Thais love Thai people. I mean, and you ain't gonna go there and be disrespectful to Thai people at all, or you will get told about yourself and you will feel the cold part.
Or whooped up. They told me they'll jump on you. Like, you mess with one Thai, you mess with all of them. And
15 to 1, bro. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I mean,
I've heard it. I've seen it.
I can tell you where I've seen it. I can tell you two blocks where I've seen it. Like right in front of Soy Diamond on Walking Street, man. There's a Heaven Above, and somebody got out of line at Heaven Above and went downstairs, and man, every bouncer from every place on Walking Street came and had a walk on him. And I seen him coming. I looked at dude. I said, "Man, you should run." And he said, "Why?"
You before the beatdown, you saw the before and after.
I seen the before, and I mean, it was bad. And the police came and just like didn't do nothing.
Yeah. They're gonna start with their people as they should. Because I look at the psychology of that, man. These people gonna come to my country, smash my women, and then do what you want and think you just gonna walk over the place. Just all we need is one reason. We just need one reason. We don't want to mess up the tourism, but you give us a reason. You started, we'll finish it.
I always told people the most important thing to do, because I worked in Thailand, was to keep face, and when it's bad, just smile a little, man. Yeah, because just smile a little and be like, all right. So I mean, I don't take it personal. Yeah, and bow right. Don't. If someone's older than you, don't bow shallower than they're bowing, and just understand the customs. But yeah, man, I'm glad you made it back.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. I gotta.
TATP. Wait, hold on. I gotta drop this barbershop part 2. I'm gonna tell you something in the private chat. Hold on, let me see. All right, y'all. So this was, if y'all didn't see it on Zoom to Thailand, this is a little snippet of how the conversation went down. And you tell me if in the States you can talk to women like this. This is the real barbershop conversation right here.
Welcome to my world.
Oh, the thick one. She's pretty too. Take down your mask. Let me see how pretty you are.
โชว์ให้ชาวบ้านชาวเมืองเห็นสิว่าสวยโอ้
โอ้
โห
โห
กล้อง
สวย
โคตรจริงอ่ะ
สวย
อันนี้มิสไทยแลนด์ยูนิเวิร์สนะเนี่ย
It's the barbershop
โอ้โห
talk. Say, come here.
You scared? You scared?
Me?
You scared? Motherfucker, you scared?
He's scared.
No, ไม่ใช่
So he's scared of dumb man.
No,
So he go a dumb
ไม่
man.
กลัว
You think?
ไม่กลัว
Okay.
Welcome
ไม่กลัวค่ะ welcome.
My goodness, boy. They say they're not scared. I can't make this up. Fade, cut, trim, and shave for $5. I don't know where Suni learned to cut black hair, but the brothers in Thailand hooked me up. Shout out to Big Game James, who told me she even cuts the nose hair. And the thick one, I just met her that day. So if you guys want me to get her Instagram, drop a line in the comment section.
Who to marry me? Who need to marry me? I'm free. Oh.
I couldn't tell if she was serious or playing, or half serious, half playing. Either way, I think if you shot your shot, she'd probably be open to it. Cool as shit.
You want to sell me too?
Yeah.
You want to promote me?
You want to promote you?
How many percent you want to take from me?
I want 20%.
20%? Oh my God. Who needs to marry me? You have to think of 20% for him too.
That's right. That's right. I need my 20% finder's fee. People keep telling me I should start a dating service. The way things are going in the U.S., that could actually happen. But for now, book a consultation. I can help. These people in America marry you 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. They're like, let's get married. American men like Thai lady.
Really?
But everybody like Thai lady. Japan, Korea, India, Russia, China. Why everybody like Thai lady? Cheaper?
No. I don't think so.
Why you think everybody like Thai lady?
Maybe you want to ask them.
No, I gotta ask you, lady. You know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's good take care.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh.
No. Good. I don't know. Good. หรือเปล่า
Oh, they give the good. Oh, okay.
I don't know. Everybody different.
But you know the Thai lady give the good.
I don't know Arthur about me. โปรโมทถึงเวลาจริงๆก็นอนนิ่งใช่
Yeah, I'm gonna promote you. You got Instagram? You got social media?
เฮ้ย
They gonna ask about you.
พูดเป็นเล่นน่ะ Yeah.
They need to see your face though. You gotta move that mask. They need to see them pretty lips.
I have Instagram.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
20%. No, we talk already.
20%. That's right. So you butterfly? She said super butterfly. A butterfly is one that just goes from flower to flower. It's a nice way of saying getting it whenever they want to get it. There's Sunni over there. Sunni is high on the weed candy. That's why she painted her hair green. She do the green now. She like the green.
I like the green because smoke weed every day.
Exactly. You can't make this up, y'all. This is really happening in real time. Yeah, man.
Hey, man, that's on point right there.
Can you imagine talking to two women in the shop about stuff like that? She talk about, man. I mean, it's just like it was just fun. It was innocent. It was fun, but that could easily be misconstrued.
Get you out of your job, man. When you do that, you mess around and be unemployed, but you have to move back in with your mama talking like that out here. I don't. Hey, I don't have no conversation. Hey, how you doing today? I'm doing fine, ma'am.
Right.
You're not going to get me talking.
Yeah, you just wave. I heard you hug a person the wrong way, you can get in trouble. Man.
Oh no, you got to hug with the ass out hug where you use like 42 feet between your, you can't.
You got a clear sign of a clear shot with air just in between for it to work. I get.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So cannabis is legal in Thailand now?
It's not legal, but they're going in that direction. Like just like it was in California 5 years ago. First they got the CBD, then you get the doctor's the doctor's note, and then you can start growing it. So they're at the point now where they're letting you grow it. I don't know the rules. I don't want to give people the bad rules.
No, definitely.
Not get it, but it's they definitely head in that direction, man.
Man, it's such a difference from like let's say coming up on 20 years ago when I was living there. I mean, I visited a lot between there because man, you would get in a lot of trouble for some.
A lot of trouble with the word.
Man. I'm talking about you be in that monkey house with your boy got to bring you food. So like and me doing martial arts and training hard out there sometimes, man, it's nothing better for recovery than CBD. I'm telling you, or cannabis, nothing better for recovery.
Absolutely.
Just
natural. Number one, let's start there. So natural. And speaking of CBD, Corrine, wait a minute. Corrine works at the spot. She's at the spot right now.
Miss Corrine. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Corrine is like she's the dude with the vagina on our podcast. You can say anything. She likes women. She likes men. She just likes what she likes when she likes it, and it is what it is. She makes no bones about it. Corrine, what kind of spot do you got? Do you serve CBD or do you what do you guys do at your cannabis shop?
Well, we're not a cannabis shop. We're a smoke and vape shop. So we have like nicotine and we have hookah and we have CBD. We're allowed to have CBD. We're not allowed to have regular weed. But there is a weed shop around the corner.
Okay, so you like Thailand then. You can only do the CBD. I get it. I got you. But even still, you can still get a nice little feeling off of it if you over there.
Yeah,
you know?
and the stuff that we have is actually pretty decent. And we have hemp too, which hemp, like if you add hemp to CBD, it really helps.
Yeah. That's what's up. Speaking of CBD, Michael Ralph, I got to bring Mike back up. Hey, Mike, you Jamaican, Mike. You know, Mike. Mike has the dopest Jamaican accent. You know, us actors, we be trying to fake the Jamaican accent. Mike shit is real. My boy Fully said he went to Kingston with Mike. Mike, how was you talking to him in Jamaica?
You have to talk to the people, them. You know, them have to understand what you say. But sometimes, you know, if you talk to the people in the country, right, I don't understand what I'm talking about. So, you know, I start talking like this to them, you know. It's real business, though.
I want to tell you, like Michael Ralph, the Brinks truck has to pull into his backyard. He's doing so well with this voiceover stuff. I can't say what kind of money he's making, but Mike, you are killing the voiceover.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very much.
I get the question so many times about voiceovers. Like, how do I get the voiceover? I'm here to replay. Who's that? I'm here to. Okay, I was hearing the feedback. How do I get into voiceovers? Mike, now on your show, Hackerich Golf, you guys make sure y'all subscribe too. And make sure y'all subscribe to the THPP network. I guarantee you, Gail's already dropped the links in there for THPP and Hackerich Golf. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. We're trying to get my boy up to 1,000. And hopefully when people see this episode later on, they'll click on this link as well as the THPP network. But Mike, in your Hackerich Golf, we talked about you giving up game about how you're able to play golf and how you're able to live your lifestyle. Are you going to incorporate that into your thing, or are you going to do a separate?
Yeah, absolutely. After talking to you, for sure. I mean, I think that is a valid way to push my Hackerish channel over, because I do all my voiceovers on my Hackerish channel as well. And you know, everybody who wants to get into, you know, acting or the entertainment industry think that it's all about being on camera. There's so much, you know, post-production work that you can get into that is just as lucrative, if not more lucrative, than being on television. You know, so if anybody is interested in doing some voiceovers, please hit me up. You know, DM me, Hackerish Golf IG, Hackerish Golf YouTube. Hit me up and let's talk about it. And I'm gonna do an episode on how it is that you can break into the industry, because it's extremely lucrative. I mean,
right. Extremely.
I've been trying to break into that for a while, actually.
How do I put? Well, I'm trying to figure out my layout. See, I'm trying. How Lee say struggle streaming already? How do I do it? I get all four of y'all. Okay, I'll put Mike up. Okay, I'll just do it that way. I don't know how to do it. I don't know all the little tricks yet. But you guys got to understand, man. It's like, I made good money in voiceovers, but what these dudes are doing, man, it's a whole nother get down, man. It's a way of life. Like, these people that walk right past you in the grocery store, they making damn near $1 million a year. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah, it's crazy, and you won't even know it. You know, it's you know, it's so funny because when I was on television, when I was out, I had a decent career. You know, Bernie Mac show, A Different World, Blow, a bunch of movies, Marked for Death. You know, life was good, and you know, people would recognize me. You know, I'd go through Hartsfield in Atlanta, they'd walk by me and they'd be like, you know, oh yo, I like your work, blah 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 blah. But you know, reach into my pocket and I'm pulling out rabbit ears. It's, you know, there's nothing. But now I can travel the world. I can go wherever I want, you know, very anonymously, and I can live where I want. I can drive whatever car I want, and it's not really about, you know, I've always said, take the fame, give me the fortune.
Right.
You know, if I can feed my kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I can take care. I can live wherever I want to live. I can drive whatever pretty car I want. I can do whatever it is. I can come out to Thailand and hang out with Richie Mac. but I can do it very unassumingly.
Mike, you sounding thin. What's up? What's up with your audio? You sound a little thin.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
There you go. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. I guess the farther you go back, you sound a real trebly, and you're the voiceover guy, so we know your shit's supposed to sound better.
Yeah, I got my home studio going, but I don't have everything going through my my Focusrite. Everything's going through my here, and
Right. But let me give you guys an example about voiceover, because people ask me all the time, and I did an interview with Mike that I haven't had a chance to do yet, as well as another friend of ours named Juan Pope, who is a master at voiceovers. And just to give you guys an example of what I'm talking about, man. And Ralph, I'm not getting into your personal finances, but what is the daily rate for a voiceover now? What is SAG?
It's common knowledge. A day player rate is the same as the on-camera rate. It's $1,056, right? $1,000.56, right? $1,056, right? It's common knowledge, right?
Okay.
But it's not so much just being a day player, right? It's like I could possibly get 3, sometimes 4 contracts a day.
I was just about to say that. You didn't let me set it up. Let me go back. Let me go back. No, but that's where we were going. You're right. That's where you were going. So you can make $1,056. So the regular rate, if I do a commercial, commercials are different than TV. If I have 5 lines on a TV show, I'll make $1,056. $58, Riz, or 56? $1,056 for 8 hours, right? So you get $1,056 for 8 hours, and then you got an hour lunch. So you're really there for 9 hours, but you don't get paid for your lunch hour. So you're there for $1,056 for one day. So that roughly comes out to like $100 an hour. That's more than that now. It's like $120, whatever. Y'all know the math. Yep. For 8 hours, what's $1,056? That's $120 an hour, whatever it is. It's really good.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Really good money. But when you voice over, you're not restricted to being you can't be on one set doing a Coca-Cola commercial, on another set doing a McDonald's commercial. However, when you do voiceovers, like when you're good like Mike, then just know this is like cream of the crop people. They're the NBA. Like, normal people don't get this, but they can do anywhere from do one job and then work on it for an hour. Like I work on when I used to do Blackish. We'd only be there.
Blackish was the greatest job ever. The first time I worked on Blackish, I'll tell you this. The first time I worked on Blackish, I literally worked. It was a 15-minute session.
That's all I was going to say.
Okay. And we talked to each other more than we actually worked. So I would say that we worked for about 5 minutes and talked for 10 minutes, and I signed my contract and I left.
And this is normal. So you got to remember, they have to pay you for the full 8-hour salary. They don't pay you per hour per minute. So you get the full day, whether you're there for 15 minutes or 8 hours. So when I would work on like CSI, they have us there the whole day. They would have us there the whole day when we worked on CSI. Riz, you ever do CSI?
I have.
Yeah, you work the whole day, and then you do something like Blackish. You're only there for 15 minutes. And so
that's why I kind of turn down movies, because you can commit to a movie for 8 hours and then you get another phone call like, hey, we got this little thing for you and are you available? You got to say no. So I would rather keep myself open to television as opposed to movies.
Facts.
Depending on the movie.
Yeah. You're there all day. The residuals are better though if you do the movie though. That's the difference. The residuals are better.
No, the residuals are better if you're doing network TV.
Got you.
If you're doing network TV, those residuals are lovely.
So let me give you guys a thing about residuals. So this is how this works. So we'll work that day, and then every time it airs, we get some money, right? Every time it airs for the rest of our life. So it starts high and it's an ascending scale that goes down. Like I get a check for House Party for like $2.35. But when I got my first residual, it was like 2,000 and something. You know what I mean? It goes down on an ascending scale. So how I worked out with some of the loopers, it's called looping, by the way, you guys. I worked out with some of the loopers, Riz. So it basically comes out to you get the $1,000, and then by the time your residual run is over, you get probably like twice as much. So it ended up being like $3,000 for like a one day gig, basically, right? By the time you suck up all the residuals. Is that about right?
Yeah, but the other issue is there's levels to it, right? Because
Right.
if you're doing a show with, like, let's say I did Infinity Wars and Endgame, right? So I did looping on that. But there's so many stars that they have to pay. So your residuals aren't quite as good as, let's say, there's maybe just one star in the movie, because then it's a trickle down effect, right? It'll trickle down to the people who your residuals get lower and lower and lower. You could just get a percentage of what you make on the film, right? But if they have to pay Sam Jackson, Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, who's my man that played the Hulk, it goes on and on and on. So your residuals aren't as good as if like I'm doing this movie with this next Will Smith movie that is amazing, called Sacred Motivation, and it is amazing movie. And I'm sorry Will's going through what he's going through right now, but he's like the main star in it. So my residuals from that, plus I did 3 days on it, so my residuals from that should be a little better.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Like, I did Iron Man, and I thought I was gonna get paid, but it was so many people in Iron Man. My residuals is kind of like, yeah.
Right.
But just know that this guy, man, if you guys want to learn or whatever, man, make sure you guys go to Hacker's Golf, man. This dude is a master of what he does. See, I'm good, but these guys are masters. Like, they do it like it's nothing. The hardest thing about looping, you got to be spontaneous. You got to be able to kick it off like nothing happened. Like Mike, let's just give him a quick run. So say we're at the mechanic shop. There's a scene with Will Smith and his girlfriend, and he's getting his car fixed, right? So when we're filming this, it's just the sound is just Will Smith and the girl, the leading lady. But in the background, you got the car, you got the guys talking and all this stuff. But when we're filming it, you can't say nothing. You can only let the two people talk. So we come in and put the voices in, right? So if they go beep, 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 yo, man, get that tool over there.
Yeah, man, we trying to work on this compressor right now, bro. You're going to have to hold on.
Hey, man, can you give me this other little wrench right here? I'm looking for it.
Hey, bro, get it yourself, man. What's wrong with your arms, man?
So that's kind of what we do that adds life to a scene, because other than that, you just hear the two people talking, but there's all kind of stuff. And like, we're at a baseball stadium, like 8 of us will turn into 16, will turn into 32, and that'll sound like a whole stadium when we cheer. There's all kind of things to it, and that's part of what makes Zoom to Thailand dope. I think about my audio as well. I think about my effects. I think about things that's going to enhance the picture, which is what enhances the quality, but you don't know because you subliminally hear what's going on, but it's there, it's layered, it's embedded with the music. It's all these things that go to it, and I learned that from being in voiceover. So y'all, man, make sure, man, y'all better check Mike out if y'all are remotely interested. Even if you just want to know the inner workings of how that works, it's so dope, man, to see that and watch them do it. And they're so good at it, man. They're so good at it, bro. So yeah, man. So what else? So Riz, what else? We got anything? I got to read a couple of these. I don't have super chats, but I can read that. Delbert say, "What's up, Mr. Mac?" Brazilian coffee, Richie. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Brazilian coffee, man. I work my butt off, man, and I love what I do, man. I love it. Sean C. Sean C. Tell us about your channel. What you doing, Sean C?
Well, I'm struggling with this travel stuff. It's a total different filming and stuff like that I'm used to. I still put out the topics that I normally do.
Feedback.
Oh yeah, I hear that. I still put out the normal topics.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Can I ask you? Do you fly a drone?
Nope, I haven't started doing drone shots yet. So I just left the States a couple of months ago, or started traveling full time. So I'm a retired Navy vet, and I've been working for some years to set up everything, get debt free, all this stuff, so that I could travel full time. So I am on the beginning of my journey right now. And so right now I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff. Like, is it okay where can I have my camera out at so I don't get jacked? How are people going to be okay with my camera in their face? Stuff like that is little things I've been learning. And I've only been studying Spanish for the last 449 days straight, right? So now I'm also getting used to speaking Spanish full time. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Yes.
So this is a building block. I understand that I'm getting new at trying to do travel videos, because it's a whole different flow than me talking about manosphere topics. Completely different editing, filming, thought process. So I'm learning right now. I hope to make it better for you guys, but I want it to be something that you feel like, hey, this guy is just kind of getting into this. I want to feel what he feels when he's doing it, or see it through his eyes and get some excitement. I want you guys to be motivated to see that, hey, I'm just a normal dude. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm learning about this as I go, and you can do it too. You know what I mean? So you just,
I give
that's
you a
what,
heads up as far as the drone situation goes. I was in
yeah.
Mexico and I played a course. I was in Cabo and I played a course called Puerto Los Cabos, and it was a beautiful course right on the water. It was incredible. But I heard that, you know, you cannot fly your drone like Americans can't fly their drones there. You have to have a Mexican national. I don't know if it has to do with the
Wow.
cartels. I don't know, you know, because I know the side that you're on near Playa del Carmen, the cartels are a little more active and a little more busy over there than they are in Cancun. So if
Yeah.
you are gonna fly a drone, you know, you should ask the right questions, ask the right people, and if you want to get somebody to fly the drone for you, so you don't end up in a, you know, in a Mexican jail, you know,
Yeah, no,
Or worse.
don't do
Or
that.
worse.
you know, or worse, or worse.
Or
So,
worse.
No,
so just be
I'm
careful with that.
Yeah.
so I'm not at the drone stage yet. If anything, I've learned that when I get back to the States, I need to upgrade a couple pieces of equipment that I have. You know, I need to upgrade my GoPro again and stuff like that. So it's just like I said, small building blocks, you know, that I'm trying to work on now, and just getting a feel for it, you know. So the next video I'm working on, I was up in the club. You know, people were really cool when you tell them, you know, estoy a YouTuber. You know, they like, yo, you're a YouTuber, and then you know they want to be on camera and stuff like that. So I didn't know that at first, but again, you still got to be careful. Depending on where you at, you just can't have your camera out. You know what I mean? People will try to jack you and stuff like that. So it was a balance of being safe, but also how do I make this, you know, something that's going to be enjoyable.
Right.
You know.
Right. That's what's up. Let me read a couple of these super chats off. I mean, not super chats, just Brazilian Coffee say, I sent you a message about me doing Rio to assist the brothers looking to hook up with Brazilian women. Yeah, man. Shit. And who's gonna be mad at that?
My wife.
Only us married motherfuckers.
My wife from Mexico, though. She ain't tripping.
My wife for 23 years, I own a condo there. Yeah, man, I love Brazil, bro. If you want to go to aesthetically, my look, like Riz will tell you, like Riz and I kind of have the same taste. Like anything like mixed with black is beautiful to me. Like you can mix anything with black. It's gonna be beautiful. Anything tropical, anything that will come out the water and shake their hair and do all that.
He did the whole move.
Everything is mixed with black, my brother. Everything on this planet.
Absolutely. I'm talking about directly speaking, like and then you got pretty skin like Gail at Night. If y'all seen Gail at Night, I hope Gail at Night comes up to show y'all. This woman is so beautiful, man. Wife 23 years, I have a condo there. Let me get through these. Thanks again for giving Dum Dum Media a shout out on a recent vid. He's been in Pattaya for 17 years. Tell brothers what's out there. Yeah, man. Dum Dum Media. You know what's so funny, man? Dum Dum Media is like a G in Thailand, but I didn't know who he was till my man, I think JJ put me onto him. And people tell me, man, I looked at Dum. I think I subscribed to his channel too. Shout out to Dum Dum Media. Like he be out there he be boots on the ground. He'd be like, yeah, look at this bitch. Oh shit, look at this one. Like what I saw, he was like right there, like getting the footage. Like I wouldn't have the nuts to do it. You know what I mean? I'd be like, you know, I try to get the cinematic and all of that stuff. But Dum Dum Media is a G, man. Shout out to Dum Dum Media, man. Brazilian say, let's talk about it. I mean, let's talk about it. Come on. Drop the link, Gail. You want to come up and talk about that Brazilian coffee? Come on. Ronnie, I don't know who Ronnie is. He's talking about Ronnie James Victor Johnson. Say, what's up, Ronnie? He talking to somebody out there. Thank you very much for making this video. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm behind. I got to catch up. Gail always tell me that, too. Please just say, Delbert say, I cut the dreads. Time to return to the barbershop. Yeah, man. Yeah, the barbershop episode was so much fun, man. And it's doing really well. It's one of my higher performing videos, man. I'm happy because once again, this is why I moved my Richie, my live streams over to Richie Mack, because when I was doing Zoom to Thailand, it was throwing the algorithms off and messing my numbers up. So I said, well, let me practice and do my stuff over here, get everything right, and keep Zoom to Thailand what got me there. Because another thing that you guys like coming up doing your channels, it's like I was watching attorney, an old screaming lead attorney today. You know, a lot of this, man, it just has to do with luck and who you hook up with. Dude, I couldn't get arrested when I was doing Zoom to Thailand. Like, I was trying everything to try to get people to know who I was, because I'm in Thailand trying to hit the algorithm in the US, because naturally the algorithm is going to go to stuff in Thailand. So it was hard, man. So I had to take consults, got with lead attorney. Like, lead attorney did a consult with me, and he saw my stuff, and he started pumping me up. And then I got lucky, and World Star did a thing about my girl making grits, and the next thing you know, like, you know what I mean? So y'all don't get.
They really did a thing about
it's real talk. Don't get the curse. Lead attorney, who now has 150,000 subscribers. He went a whole year and he couldn't get 1,000 subscribers, man. So it's something that Andrea love crossing borders. Like, Dre tells me this all the time. I got to tell myself, because in my mind, I wanted to be to 100,000 subscribers by the summertime so I could fly out a high school graduate. In my mind, the way the numbers are moving, but everything just slowed down and leveled off now. I'm not even at 60 right now. And people are going like, Ralph was pumping me up saying, nigga, you had 60, you should be happy. Whoa. But it's hard when I dedicate so much time into it and so much work into it. I'm thinking the work you put in, you're going to get it back. But it just all depends, man. It's where you are, the time of day, who shares.
Yeah, it's a weird game. I mean, you know, it's a hustle, it's a grind. You know, like I've been doing this. It's been a year and a half for me. But my niche is so specific, you know, the golf thing. I got to reach out to golfers and, you know, hopefully black golfers. But it's a global multi-billion-dollar industry. So I'm thinking that it should be moving along a little faster than it is. But I'm stuck at like 720, and I've been there for a while trying to get to 1,000. But it's the algorithm. It's just weird.
Y'all hit that subscribe. Riz, if you got any subscriptions since you've been here, I need at least 10, 20 people subscribe.
Oh, he got one from me.
Okay. There we go.
I like it.
Yeah. Sean C, y'all got to get y'all.
What's everybody's YouTube? Sean, what's your YouTube?
The Sensational Gent.
Not sensational. Sim with an M. You got to make sure to spell it. That's not when you do stuff that's hard to spell. It kind of people. That can really mess you up, because people you can't find it. You want to make things as simple as possible.
Yep, you do.
You know, Learn Crypto TV says, "What's happening, fam? Salute. What's up, Learn Crypto TV? What it do, man? Y'all got their names, Hackerish Golf. Oh, Sean, she shine like. You got to change your name. You got to put Sensational Gent as the name."
Yeah, I know. I'm about to take care of it right now. Hold up.
Those are little rookie mistakes that we all make. We don't know no better. You know what I mean? We don't know.
I don't know no better, man. I don't know no better.
We don't know no better. You dig? So Grover's is not at the T. It's just the THPP network, right?
It's just THPP network. Yeah.
THPP network.
Yeah.
They do some really good reviews, man. He got a partner, man, and they're just real. They're authentic with everything they say. You know what I mean? Grover's a big dude. If he want to hurt something, he could, but he's like a peaceful, gentle bear. You know what I mean? Like,
I learned really early that at my size, you avoid the penitentiary by being calm, man. I don't, you know. Plus, I'm the smallest one in my family. I got 6'8" and 6'9" cousins, so. Wow. I used to struggle for the piece of chicken at the table, man. So
y'all some big boys. You might have got a wing out that joint. You might have got a wing.
I was happy with the giblet sometimes. I was just trying to make it, but
man, they tried to take your cornbread, bro.
Not the cornbread.
Texas boys are serious, man. I come out from Cali.
That was my guy, Michael Talaferro. That was my guy too. Cornbread.
You want that
cornbread?
Cornbread. You know, if I could say something really quick, Richie.
Yes,
man, we got like 256 videos, and we were stuck at like 250 subscribers forever.
Right.
And you know, it's like 3.5 years. So when I see you cats at like about 60,000. And your video to sub ratio is amazing because you have a very good product, and so I think you should just keep doing your because look, man, I'm the most believing in myself person ever. I'm like 200 subs, we're amazing. Amazing. 200 people listening to me, my old Uncle Ben looking self. Let's go. right? So
Yes.
I look at it and I look at it and just say, look, just keep going, dude, because you're like people need that voice there, and people need, and you know, it's just like the different niches we need to fulfill it, because we can't all be like I couldn't just complain about women all day and feel good about myself. Right. I've never had a problem with women. I'm married. I got a beautiful wife who takes care of me. So why am I going to complain about women and like, oh, they don't do this and they don't do that? You know, that's not my thing. So that, I mean, we probably could have did better if that was our thing, but both of us feel that way, you know. So just do your thing, man. Because like I totally. That's why whenever I say anything contradictory to what a channel's saying, I'm super respectful with it. I'm not like trying to go after people. I'm like, listen, this is just my experience. I was there, but I was there 20 years ago. You know, when I was really there, you know, it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you was front liner.
Let me. Can I jump in there real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You said about, you know, I have a channel which I talk about modern women today, and I don't think it's a cap on all women. I need to put that out there. If you listen to the message on my channel, I'm talking to men first and foremost. We have to work on ourselves. We have to be on our purpose. We got to be about our business. Because once you start doing that stuff, then you don't start talking to those disrespectful people. They can't even get in your zone. They can't even come near you. You don't even want to deal with them. They're not even somebody that you would entertain because you're on your grind. So what I'm doing is, I know there's a lot of men out there, older, younger, my age, they hurting. They hurting because they don't know, and they ain't had nobody that's like an uncle or anything, or a dad, to tell them, you know, hey, this is what it is. You're starting to see less of that, right? It's almost like we're promoting not being men. And being a real man don't mean you have to disrespect women, or you got to talk down to them, or you want bad for them. Being a real man is handling your business. And I think that we need voices like that. And I think that's why Kevin Samuels was so powerful, because it was like having that uncle. It was like having that dude who said it like it was. And we need dose of truth. We want to cover everything nowadays with making people feel good, or not hurting somebody's feelings. Sometimes you got to say what's real.
Right. That's in the States. Yeah, that's in the States. People
in the States. In
Thailand, and I probably can speak for Mexico. A seven knows they're 7 in Thailand. A 6 knows they're 6 in Thailand.
Yeah.
In America, you can be a 4 and you think you a 10. Like it's
we got deuces in America that saying I'm perfect.
Yeah.
Say I'm perfect.
You ain't lying.
And I'm like, hold on a second, you perfect. You got ankle meat.
Right.
But you know what? I mean, I'm not mad at you if you feel that way about yourself. I think you should feel that way about yourself. But there's levels to this shit. Don't be acting like you are that when you know, when, okay, I want this from you, I want that from you, I want this from my man. I'm like, bitch, are you you want, what the fuck you want? Maybe you need to work a little harder. Shit.
Well,
I totally agree.
100%, man. Hey,
I love women who have confidence in themselves.
For real,
play your position.
Here come Corrine. When Corrine got something to say, get him, Corrine. What you got to say, Corrine?
Come on, Corrine.
What you got to say?
Well, you already know my standpoint as far as like, I see a lot of these, and that's what we're doing. You know, Richie and I are doing the reaction videos and stuff, because I'll be honest, like it's a mixed bag as far as like what guys are bringing, what women are bringing to the table, because guys' expectations of women are sometimes a little higher than they should be aiming for, and the same thing goes for women. Like, I don't think Kevin Samuels was wrong telling women that they were going above their level. Like, if you expect a man to take care of you and be at your beck and call, well, then you better be bringing shit to the table too. Like, don't act like, you know, if you want to live a free and comfortable lifestyle, then you got to be providing something that's going to enable that. Because it's like, for me, I'm tired of women talking about, oh, we want equal rights, we want to be equal, and this and this. Well, you're not acting like it. You're acting as if you want a man to take care of you and to handle everything. If you want to be equal, then you bring 50-50 to the table. How do you expect a man to pay for your shit if you can't pay for your own? Please make it make sense. Like you
the outrage hands.
You want a cookie bag? Work 14 hours for it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Damn right.
Corrine is our Candace Owens. Like she can speak Corinne speaks like this. No, Corinne, you missing it. You missing it. I'm not.
No, I cannot stand. I cannot stand.
Wait. You gotta understand what
He
I'm
is
saying.
an Uncle Tom.
No, but you missing it. You missing it, babe. You missing it. Let me explain so you get what I mean. Candace Owens gets to say all the messed up stuff to black people that white people can't say. She's their pit bull, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Let me get it off. You're
white man's black bitch. That's not good.
No. I know it's not, but I'm saying
it just gets worse.
Yeah, you're the woman that say things to women that we can't say, Corinne. I want you to, that's all I meant.
I'm so happy I was quiet on this.
I'm not comparing you to her in any other way. We can't say what you say about women. We're not allowed to say it. We'll get canceled.
This is true.
So that's what I meant by that. So don't ever think
a lot of women don't want to take accountability. That's what it is. A lot of women don't want, like I've always said this, and not just as a stand-up comic, but as women, we are emotionally deranged until about 26, 27 years old. Until we figure out who the hell we are, we can't really bring anything to the table because we don't know what we want. That's why, like that, a lot of times Kevin Samuels had issues with women like, well, what do you want? I don't know. Well, figure it the fuck out. Because if you don't know what you want, how do you expect a man to provide anything for you?
It is.
Yeah.
Figure out what the fuck you want. What do you want and not what do you want from a man? What do you want out of life? What do you want for you?
For yourself.
I have one daughter. Right, I'm a Jamaican man. I have 5 children. So they call that stamina. All right.
We call it
but
not
I
pulling
have
out. That's what we call it.
daughter. I got one daughter. Right.
Yeah.
So I made sure that she was in a position. My daughter is 25 years old. My daughter just made 6 figures last year for the first time. And my daughter bought herself, she's looking at buying some property, and she just bought herself a Tesla. You feel me? So I had to make sure that she was in a position where she didn't ever depend on a man or anybody. I wanted her to be self-sufficient. I gave her enough tools that whenever she got into a problem and she needed to fix some shit, she could go in her backpack, pull that fucking tool out, and handle her business.
Absolutely.
So you know what I'm saying? So I implore that for just other people. I just implore them to be able to handle your own shit and not trying to, change or fix somebody so that they can fucking help you out and make your life better.
So can I ask
here's what I don't understand is like, did women not learn anything from that movie, Waiting to Exhale? Did we not learn shit? Like when you help build up a man, but you're not building yourself up at the same time, at any moment he can drop you for Becky or whoever the hell else. Because that's the name of the game. We're not in the day and age where you're going to be with the person that you're with for the rest of your life just because you got married at a young age. Men will drop you the same way as women will drop you. So you have to bring yourself to the table adequately enough so that way you can sustain yourself with or without that person.
Well, there's a few.
Go ahead. What was you going to say, THPP?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, not at all.
No, you was rocking.
Go ahead.
I think that, as far as laws go, when women leave, they get a lot more from men than what men usually get from women. So, just looking at laws and divorce laws, especially if there's children involved. So it's a little, in my opinion, disingenuous to say that if a man just decides to drop a woman, especially after 10 years in California, if he's worth anything, you're going to get alimony, you're going to get some things like this, unless there's a prenuptial agreement. And then the prenuptial agreement, you should negotiate what you're going to leave with, because that's just negotiating a contract to leave. So I do agree with that. The only problem that I would ever have, and that I've seen people have of my generation with being so self-sufficient, is that they find it very difficult to get the man that they want, because they're so self-sufficient. You build your standards up to like, you got to bring so much to the table. And then it's like, okay, so you spent from the age of, let's say the age of 18 to the age of 32, building yourself up to be this amazing person. I mean, Mike, your daughter did it at 20, 25, 6 figures. That's amazing. I mean, kudos, respect.
Absolutely.
But it's but like if you're 32 and you're like, a man has to make $225,000, that cat who wants $250,000 a year to 3% in the nation, they're probably not checking for you. You'd have them already. And that's the only thing that I always say is that, like, for men and women, you have to be realistic about what you're going to command in general. It's just like me coming out. Look, man, my favorite actress of all time was Halle Berry. And Halle Berry was absolutely amazing, especially the X-Men Halle Berry. I'm a science fiction fan. Ooh, the X-Men Halle Berry. Bro, now look.
She had that white hair.
The X-Men Halle Berry, the Storm, right? But if I could just be honest with myself, Halle Berry wasn't checking for my big ass. Yeah. And so I think that, logically, I found somebody who loves me and who lets me lead and who appreciates and like really respects my leadership and respects the things I've done in life. And that's what people need to look for in relationships. Now, the money wise, I make enough money. I don't care how much money she makes. Right. It just doesn't even occur to me how much she made or it's not. Now, I mean, when I met her family, and her family has hectares in Oaxaca, Mexico, that was impressive because my family has a lot of property in Texas, which I have some. So we had some commonalities, and I think it made her father feel really good that I came from good stock, and I felt good she came from good stock. But I sat down and I talked to her family, which is important. So I just always caution folks in my mind, and when I see that says, hey, you got to bring so much, but then when you bring so much and you're expecting someone to match you, you may not be able to find your match. And then you focused all of your time building yourself up to be alone. I got friends right now, 45 years old, who call me crying because I'm like their big brother. It's like, I don't believe I can't find someone. And I'm like, well, go talk to the plumber. I can't mess with the plumber. He's a new plumber, this and that and this. I make $130,000 a year. I said, well, fucking be alone.
Get a dog and buy alone. I know women just like that, man, and they really don't get it. They stand 10 toes down on it, man. I got to give a shout out real quick, y'all. I got to give a shout out to my man Dan Sparks, man. See, Dan Sparks is a day one for me. You see what Dan Sparks did?
He said, check your Cash App. Wow.
Dan Sparks.
You're gonna find a super chat for you.
Right. You know what I mean? And I don't even have a super, but Dan Sparks was my first support. He sent me $100 the first time, man. Like people like Dan Sparks, you meet friends along the way. That's another thing you guys are gonna learn too, Sean. And I know you probably already know THPP. You meet friends on the internet that are better than friends you've known all your life. You know what I mean? Because you have like-minded people on YouTube that are trying to accomplish the same goal and get to the same thing. And after we finish this conversation, which will be done in about 15 minutes, we've just formed new friendships. You know what I mean? And that's how it's supposed to be. So, I met Sean C. because he was defending my channel because somebody was talking messed up, because it was one, like when my thing it really like took off, like every day was somebody saying something either good or bad. Most of the time it was good, but but it was people that was, having their little words to say, and I can't say nothing, you know what I mean? Because you can't punch down, you can only punch up. So
also, you won't make the content you should make.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I wanted to circle back to something as far as like the dynamics between men and women. For myself, like I consider myself to be a very strong, independent, headstrong type of woman. Like it takes a certain type of guy that can deal with my personality, Right. And what I find as far as dynamic goes, for strong women like myself, I try to encourage them to date younger men because younger men aren't as jaded as older men. Younger men aren't trying to control older women because older women have their shit together. Not to mention, older women aren't as clingy. We're not sitting here, where you going, who you with, what you doing, what you up to. We don't care. Go do you and bring your ass home. That's all that's all we're really looking for. We want loyalty. And if you can provide loyalty, then do what the hell you're doing, And I feel like that's a good dynamic because not only that, younger men aren't under the precipice that they have to impress an older woman. because she's impressing you. So I like that dynamic. So
that's an excellent point. That's what I love about Corrine, man. She brings that other little side.
Yeah.
It's commonsensical side. You know what I mean? Like
Corrine turning them young bucks out. Them young bucks.
That's probably what it is.
That's
Probably what it is. She got them young motherfuckers all wide open.
Wide open. Hey, Scott's gonna say this. He gonna be like, Scott gonna be like, who's this Corrine? Is this?
Who is? Yes.
Let me speak to her. She does she need an editor?
Gorgeous lady. Who is she? With all this knowledge.
She shoots straight from the hip, man. That's what I love about
love
it.
it.
No,
I love it.
Man, actually, I miss panels like this where you just sit and you like chop it up.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I commend you for putting something like this together, because man, I've been on panels where folks yelling at each other and stuff, and I just bow out. I'd be like, man, I'll say what I gotta say. I can't even be around you folks. I'm not.
It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious.
I got some content to shoot. I ain't got no.
Yeah.
Music to make.
I can't be screaming with y'all all damn day.
I mean, I'm trying to keep my voice barely make it for long sessions anyway. I mean, they didn't got my blood pressure up. I'm an old man.
I heard what y'all were saying. Yeah, young men can keep up better with older women too, because you know the sex drive be on opposite sides. So you know you got an older woman who's ready to go all the time. The only person who's going to be able to keep up is a young buck. So calm
down, sweetheart. I'm on TRT. I got you.
Hey, you know that kind of goes both ways, because my wife is 23 years my junior. Uh-oh. And yeah, she is fucking. When I tell you, when I met her, I was fucking broke, y'all. I was going through. I was going through a divorce, but I was living on my couch for 2 fucking years. You feel me? Trying to figure out how to get out of there. And as I met my wife and it started to progress and we figured out that we wanted to do something more, she was the one who sent me $500 so that I could move into a studio apartment.
Wow.
So when I got with her, I was circling the drain. You feel me? And this young lady came into my life. Now, mind you, I have a daughter, right? So my daughter at 21, there would be no way, if she wasn't my daughter, that I'd look at her and be like, oh my God, you're marriage material. Or, oh my God, I could date you at my age. No, my wife was just mentally, she was beyond all the bullshit. And she wasn't looking for money. She wasn't looking, because at the time I met her, there were millionaires roaring at her. Like ballers.
And I know some of them.
And there you go. And she said to me, I don't want those niggas. I want you.
Yeah.
And 14 years later and 2 kids, life is beautiful.
And he loves her and he doesn't cheat.
And I do not cheat. I was terrible. I ain't gonna lie, I was terrible on my ex-wife. I was fucking Bernie Mac. I was fucking awful. I was fucking everything that walks with a soul. It was terrible. But this wife deserves because she was kind of doing the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. It was a two-way street. Right. But my current wife deserves all of me.
Right.
She deserves everything that I have, and I'm gonna give her everything that I possibly can to make sure that we can progress together and move in the right direction.
Hold on, let's not just pass up that fucking Bernie Mac impersonation, okay?
Yeah, that was good.
Bernie's my guy.
He was on the Bernie Mac show. He was a regular on the Bernie Mac show, so he was.
I spent 5 years with Bernie.
Yeah.
Bernie,
man.
Bernie's the best motherfucker in the world. He's a goddamn it, Michael. Goddamn it, Michael. Oh, you's a motherfucker.
Bernie came to my defense one time. We were at a comedy club. I don't want to give away names or anything, but the person he was talking to is a big star now. She's a huge star. So this particular female comedian told me that I shouldn't dress cute on stage because
I already know who it is. All right, can I take a guess? Can I take a stab?
No.
I think I know who it is too. I know who you're talking about.
But I bet she dresses cute right now.
No, she doesn't. No. So Bernie goes, so she's giving me this bad advice, right? And Bernie overhears her, and he comes over and he goes, baby girl, don't listen to a goddamn word she says. He's like, he's just a jealous ass silverback gorilla. I almost died. I almost fucking died.
That sound like Bernie. Sound like Bernie. Bernie was a good guy.
Can you co-sign that, Riz? Does that sound like something Bernie would say?
It sound like something Bernie would say. Bernie was a stand-up motherfucker.
Yep.
That's dope.
And a funny motherfucker.
You know,
And he goes, a lot of women are going to be very jealous of you because if you're funny and you're attractive, you're going to get much farther than them, and they hate that. So I was
and that's funny because Bernie was the kind of, and I've worked with a lot of comedians. Bernie was the kind of guy, I would be on set and he said, Mike, if you think you can be funnier than me, motherfucker, go for it. Go for it. He wanted me. You know what I mean? He wanted me to go out there and stretch my fucking legs, be creative, and be funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's what it is. I remember Mike was doing stand-up too. Mike, why'd you stop doing stand-up?
That shit was the hardest shit. Because you know what I said? That shit is like the final frontier. Corrine, you are, yes, it is the final frontier to this whole fucking Hollywood industry. Because if you can command an audience and get them laughing for 30 minutes, I was good for 15 minutes. Wow. If you asked me to do 30 minutes, I could maybe get to 16, but after that, I was all fucked up. I got booed off stage so hard in Atlanta.
Mike, tell that story. Mike, this is the funniest story.
You know when you're in a club,
you gotta tell that story right, Mike. Tell him the story. Tell him that.
You know when you're in a club. Okay,
wait, I gotta solo this. Wait.
I got on stage and I was trying to do my shit.
Wait. Wait, how did I get it? Wait, I need you to solo this. I love this story, man. I love this story to this day. Go ahead.
So you gotta go. I was hired to do 5 days down at Uptown Comedy in Atlanta. And I remember talking to Chris Spencer and Buddy Lewis, and they were like, Mike, if you don't get booed on stage, you're not a real comedian, because everybody's been booed. Richard Pryor's been booed, Bernie Mac's been booed, everybody's been booed. So if you don't get booed, you're not a fucking, comedian. And Chris Spencer says, whatever the fuck you do, Mike, don't do Thursday night. I was like, what's up with Thursday night? Thursday is full of hookers, dope boys, pimps, and hustlers. And if you ain't that kind of, I was kind of trying to be my, the regular, hey, that guy, right? And not the, fuck these motherfuckers, all these niggas and all that shit. I wasn't that guy. That wasn't my comedy, right? So I got up on stage and it was Thursday fucking night. And in the back of my head, I'm like, God damn, look, there's dope boys, there's hookers, there's all these motherfuckers out there. So I told my little joke. And all I heard was, boo! And I was like, God damn, was that for me? And it was like a riotous mentality. And Do the Right Thing, I did Do the Right Thing too. That's the part in Do the Right Thing where they grab the trash can and they throw it through the window and then the fire and everybody in the street. So this one lady went, boo! And then everybody else all of a sudden started rumbling, boo, 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 and then that shit got louder and louder and louder. And when you're in the club and you can feel the bass just vibrating your shirt, that's what that boo felt like. And I tried to say, I tried to talk to them and they weren't hearing it. I dropped the mic. I walked out of the club and walked an hour to my hotel room. And I didn't stop hearing the boos until I closed the door behind me. And in a fetal position, I was in the door like this. They booed the fuck out of me. And that's when I quit comedy. That was it, Corrine. Corrine, I couldn't handle it. Thank God my voiceover career is rocking, because I wouldn't be able to eat.
I'm going to hit you up about that, Mike. I've been trying to break into it for a minute.
Hit me.
Man.
Hit me.
Oh, man.
And I just wanted everybody to know, because I'm sorry, guys, I got to roll. I just want everybody to know, since I've been doing this with Mac, I have gotten 20 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
That's
Thank
what's
you.
up.
Thank you, everybody.
That's
Thank
what
you.
I'm talking about.
All of you guys.
Thank Gail at Night and everybody else. Gail at Night is he runs the whole joint, man. Gail at Night. Say what's
Gail
up.
at Night. How can I subscribe to her?
She got a channel too. Gail, y'all see you ain't dropped your thing, Gail. Where you
Gail,
at?
drop that link, girl.
Drop that link, Gail.
Yeah. Gail at Night, where
Hey,
you at?
Corrine.
Did she drop the link?
Yeah.
What are you on YouTube? Are you?
I think
What's your channel?
I think it's just my name, Corrine Rosari.
Corrine looks a little bit like a bartender. Yeah, she is. Corrine, you do look like a bartender.
Discúlpeme mal acento, todavía estoy aprendiendo español.
Ay, qué bueno. Ay, Dios mío.
Practico todos los días, pero you know.
And you're in LA,
It's
right?
muy
We're gonna
difícil.
link up.
Yes,
We're gonna
I
link
am.
up.
I'm in LA.
She's
I'll be right
in-
back.
Yeah.
Let's link up.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go, y'all.
All
I got
right,
a kid
Riz.
right here. You can see him. Can you see my son right there? He wanna go to a birthday party. So.
Yeah.
He was staring in that window for 20 minutes.
There he was.
Looking at you. Looking at you.
Look to you, Mike. Thank you, brother, for hanging out, man.
Hey,
I love y'all, man. I'm
It's
gonna
really
keep
great to
in
meet you,
touch.
sir.
My pleasure, man. Grover,
Pleasure.
I'm gonna keep in touch with all of y'all. Sean, Grover, Corrine, y'all rock, man. Keep it
I
going.
already hit you on the gram, man. I already hit you on the gram. You got a message from me.
What's his
All right,
gram?
Sure.
What's your Instagram, Mike? Let me look you up.
Instagram is I have two. I have mralph12 and my golf thing is Hackerish Golf.
What's the first one?
mralph12.
Now, why are you doing that, Riz? That's how you confuse people. Why don't you just send them to Hackerish? Why you send them to two different places?
Yes, just Hackerish. Hit me at Hackerish.
Yeah, don't do
Hackerish
that.
Golf, everybody.
Yeah. You want people to go. That's why you want
H-A-G-G?
Excuse me?
H-A-G-G?
No.
No, Hackerish.
I'll put it.
Ish.
Okay,
I'll put it in.
Hackerish.
You see it, Corrine, on this thing? You see it on this thing?
No, my StreamYard isn't working well. I can't see anything extra.
Okay, got you. Okay.
I put it in
All
the
right,
private.
Riz, I'm gonna let
put it
you
in the
go,
private
bro.
chat.
Man, thank you so
Cool.
much, Riz. You want to tap in next week to the Sunday afternoon tap-in party, man? You want to?
Yeah, man, I'll come through, man. I love y'all, man.
I love you too, bro.
I love rocking with Richie Mack. And hit me as soon as you get stateside, bro, and let's shoot some content.
Absolutely. Let's do it, brother. Me and you.
And
we
any
know-
of you guys want to start golfing, you know, Sean, Grover. I know Sean's in Mexico,
I have a
but
golf
Grover.
set.
So then we got to golf. Let's go. I do a thing called Hack to Hackerish, where I take you to my golf coach. I pay for your first lesson, and we get it on.
Is that
Alright?
Keith? Is
So
Keith
let's-
the first lesson?
Keith Roberts. Keith Roberts
No,
is
Keith
the,
Roberts.
he's
That's
the
my guy. Yeah,
he's the golf coach to the stars.
absolutely.
So-
Go on, Mike. Your son's been waiting. He's been patient, brother. Love
Yeah,
you.
he has. He has.
Love you,
I
man.
love
We'll
y'all,
see
man.
you. Okay.
All right, brother.
All right, Riz. Peace out,
Later,
brother.
y'all.
Later.
Y'all don't understand. That's my guy. We was really
Nah, man.
I like each other at first. That's my dude.
Yeah.
Because he assumed something about me and I was assuming something about him. And once we clicked, it was just like it's been on ever
Yeah,
since.
he seems like a stand-up guy, man.
For real, dude. Totally, man.
Yeah.
Let me get a shot for James Turner, man. James Turner, one of my favorite consultations, man. We had so much fun. Like he says, Richie Mack, my bag's are by the door. Shout out to the barbershop beauties. And last but not least, hey L. Yeah, he said, hey L to L. James Turner's been like a solid dude. Look, James Turner just like, see, because I can't get super chats or nothing on here, but James Turner just kicked in, man. It's like, dude, I don't ask for this, man, but brothers just show the love, man. It's just a beautiful thing. Shout out to James Turner. James, when you gonna come up, man? You gotta come up and talk about your concert. We had a ball. Zan the man, you guys drop Zan's link if you can, Gail. Zan is so positive. Like I look at his Instagram, he's always giving positive. Do you know about Zan the man, sensational gent? Y'all two are like
Yeah.
on the vibe.
Yeah, I'm actually following him on Instagram as well. So he puts out a lot of content. I see it all the time. So
Yeah. He's so positive. I love positive people. You know what I mean? He's always positive, man. Travel OG, let's go. So we about to shut this down, y'all. We got about 5 more minutes, man. But I want to read through these things, man. People take the time to write. I want to read them. Simp, I'm going past yours.
Yep, go ahead.
Because you here. That's why. Good afternoon. John Miller, what's up? Salute. This is my cousin Kent. Weirdo, what it do? Holler grits. Now, Kent, I don't know where you at, Kent, if you still there, because I know I'm behind on the readings, but Kent is the grit specialist. Kent is the one that taught me to teach Noodle how to make grits, because he's the grit specialist. So shout out to Kent. I couldn't do it without Kent and his grits, man. I don't know where you at. But if you're around, man, drop in. Kent, love you, brother. Love you. Kent is from, like, I'm from the blue side of LA. Kent's from the red side of LA. And we literally, the major street that separates our street is a street called Imperial. Imperial goes from the beach all the way to Watts, all the way through, like it goes all the way through. So it divides. That one street probably divides a good 100, 200 gangs in LA. Like, it's just but we're literally on one side and the other side, man. And love him to death, man. Love him to death. Man, Taiwan have been taught by their, okay, man says, my mom says Taiwan have been taught by their parents since I was a child. I have to love my family and take care of my husband. There you go, Mom. You must help your husband and help build a happy and warm family. Now, you can tell by the way she talks, the sincerity and how that is. That's a Thai woman there. Shout out to Mom. If you ever want to come up, Mom, I definitely would love to hear from you and let you talk. Maybe you can teach some of these modern women, you know what I mean, what it do to make it pop, you know what I mean? King of Dreams, that's right, King of Dreams is Jamaican. King of Dreams, you should have jumped up. I want to hear y'all talk that patois. I want to hear how it go. King of Dreams, I know he can talk Jamaican. He's a real Jamaican too, from what I understand. Sean 313, Corrine got cakes. Yes, she do. Corrine got all that, and don't let a brother nowhere near it. She only.
I'm 38% African. Where do you think the cakes come from, baby?
There it is. That's what it is. For real talk, Corrine do. She do.
She like 5'2", but sit 5'8".
Right.
You stood up, girl. I see. Man, I just be quoting stuff my grandfather used to say when I was a kid, man.
Right. Absolutely, man. So Sam, I'm not putting your quotes up, but Gail put yours up. Make sure y'all subscribe to Sensational Gent. Please do that. Gail flirt with Sam the man over here. Here we go. They're over there flirting on my thing. Mike looks very familiar, Sean. But yeah, man, he's an actor. He's done a lot of stuff. But voiceovers, that's what we kind of transition into. When we get tired of the rat race, a lot of us can transition into voiceovers, which is like a great hustle, man. You make more money on voiceovers than you do. You get more notoriety being on camera, but voiceovers is where it's at, man. You know, nobody would know I did the voice of what's the voice I did? Which one was it? I always what's the voice? Why can I not think of this? The most famous black cartoon, Boondocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people don't even know. Like, I did a voice on the Boondocks. Nasal me. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, you keep it pushing, bro. You keep it coming. You're welcome. Look at Gail flirting back. Hey, Sensational Gent. Hey, Gail. Hey, Gail.
Hey, I just said thank you, man. That's all I said.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're over here trying to crash every black creator in the manosphere.
Oh man,
it'll all fall apart. We need Gail operating at full capacity.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Remember Gail getting distracted at all. I would take Gail. Matthew, tell us about it. That's my guy. Yeah, man. Gail said, please kick. How many? I don't know. I can't see the screen if we got likes or not. I hope we do, man, because we having a great time, man. I love when we have streams like this, man. We about to shut it down, and it's 1:42. Yeah, we're gonna shut it down in about 3.5 minutes. We're gonna shut this down, y'all. So y'all got anything y'all gotta say Gail at night. Hey, how are you now? James try to get in at Gail at night. Sean Miller, Moesha's mom. Yeah, that's his sister. His sister, Cheryl Lee Ralph, man. She's done a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Cheryl Lee Ralph is an accomplished actress, a diva.
Yes.
Yeah, she's all that. That's his sister, man. Imagine having to follow behind her all your life. And she's been working since Broadway. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Look at James trying to shoot a shot at Gail. You see this? I know I'm so far behind in this. I'm just trying to read through all these. Mike's father was my middle school's principal. Yes! Damn, Jamil, I'm so mad I missed that.
1 second.
Jamil, it's so funny you say that because he said that's how him and Flavor Flav became friends. Because Flavor Flav, Mike told Flavor, because Flavor Flav was kind of standoffish. They was working on the show together. And when he told him who his father was, I don't think it was a principal there, but he was like, Flav's automatic, word, that's your dad. Yes, that is his dad. Yes, you are absolutely correct on that, man. Shout out. Yes, he passed away, unfortunately. He's been gone for a couple years now. Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, man. I wish I could keep up with these daggone things. I know this happened a minute ago. I'm trying my best to like keep up, trying to read y'all. Romaine, is that from Yo? Is that from Woo? Romaine, is that you from Woo? I don't know what that is. Kent, bro, that hilarious. Yep, Kent, we having a ball. We having a ball. Subscribe to Hacker Rich Golf. Y'all already know to do that. Everyone to be tough in 90. Sean Miller said everybody want to be tough in 99.5. It's understandable. Yes. Everybody. It was some tough. I think it was a lot harder then. I mean, it's hard now because people just shoot now, but back then it was all kind of ways.
You get hit right square in the nose.
Yeah, it was all.
Or you could have the dude waiting off the bus for you, somebody older brother.
Facts.
Who out of high school, you know?
The whole bus is out the window. The whole window of the bus is like this, watching the ass whooping as you pull.
Watch it. You just well, actually, I didn't get tooled up that much, but I had my times when I got popped in the nose. And by the time I get home, man, I look like KRS-One, bro.
Damn, you had the boxing glove.
Ooh, I was like, oh.
Yeah. We have to get a word from Manman, our sponsor. If a man marries a Thai woman, you will find true happiness you're looking for. Got to give you that.
Yeah.
Got to give you that. Yeah, absolutely. See, we still on Mike. Jamel, I'm so sorry. I'm just reading these. Still mad at Mike for letting Steven Seagal beat him up. Which movie was that? Jamel?
Mark for Death.
Mark for Death. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. THPP, you didn't see Mark for Death? I remember, but I can't remember.
Man, I'd have seen every Steven Seagal. You don't understand the kind of martial arts nerd I was. I'd have seen if they had anything martial arts, I watched it forever. So
who's the best to ever do it?
The best to ever do it in a movie, or the best to ever do it
in a movie? Top five.
Top five.
You want to go in order? You want to go in order or not in order?
I'll just say I'll just give you three. Michael Jai White, because he can really do it. You know. Yeah, so I Michael Jai White because he can really do it. I'm a full instructor in a Jeet Kune Do in a Sano system, so I gotta say Bruce Lee.
Right.
You know, and quite honestly, I'm a huge Jim Kelly fan from the old school. I'm a huge fan, man.
Looking good. What movie is that from? What movie is that from?
Say it again.
I won't even notice because I'll be too busy.
Oh man, that's
the Dragon.
The Dragon, yeah.
I gotta test the gangster. I gotta test.
But
big karate fans, like big.
But the thing is about Jim Kelly is because he was like, a lot of people wouldn't teach you martial arts when you were black when I was young. And so when you seen him, you'd be like, oh, dude. I'd be super, super stoked. That's why everybody loved Bruce Lee. All the black people love Bruce Lee in the Bay Area because Bruce Lee would teach brothers.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. We love Bruce Lee. Like Bruce Lee is God. For us, for our age range, it's Muhammad Ali and Bruce Lee.
Muhammad Ali and Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
You can't really get anything after that. Then you gotta drop down. You can say some people can say Dr. J, but that's a little before our time. But it goes Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee, Michael Jordan. It's like
exactly. Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee, Michael Jordan, and then like Kobe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kobe don't get his due like he should. He really don't, man.
I don't know how he don't because we do. They worship Kobe in LA. I can't say anywhere else, but in LA.
Well, here's the thing.
Billboards him everywhere.
Here's the thing. I realized how special Kobe Bryant was. I was living in the Philippines, and he was the biggest star in the Philippines.
Yes, I went there. Yeah, so I was there when he died, and they were like Kobe,
crying, and so like, so now like Steph Curry's a huge star in the Philippines. Now it's Steph Curry.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
Well, he went over there and said Team Light Skin, and they like it, Team
Light Skin in the building. Speaking of Light Skin, Coach and Clinician is the King Dark Skin says, blesses the homie Richie Mac tapping in. Coach and Clinician. You should have came up and said a little something. I love Coach and Clinician. I don't know if you know who he is, but Coach and Clinician, he sounds like Jesse Jackson when he talks. But he's just I love his accent. I'm trying to learn his accent so I can imitate him. But he's just a breath of fresh air, man. He just gives balance, counterbalance to all the stuff and breaks it down. And You know, he's just y'all got to check out Kosher Commission, man. And I think he went on Gail's channel. He better went on Gail's. Tap in and let me know if he went on your channel because he's supposed to. I wanted to see y'all collaborate, Gail at night. And Gail, did you drop your link, Gail? Make sure Gail is so humble. She won't even drop her link. It was Marked for Death, Sean says. So it was Marked for Death. That's what it was?
Yeah, should have been Marked for Death.
Okay. Well, shout out to THPP Network. Make sure y'all follow him. Okay, we go. I'm just gonna run through these and then we're gonna end it, you guys. So let me just try and get. I want to get ready. Bernie Mac show is my favorite show ever. Yes, I love. I didn't really watch the show that much as I watched his stand up, man. If y'all watch his stand up, dude, that dude was nobody. Corrine will tell you, Corrine's a real comedian. Nobody wanted to go on stage after Bernie Mac. Am I capping, Corrine?
Absolutely. I mean, to me, he's the GOAT. When everybody asks me like, who's my all-time favorite comic, it has to be Bernie Mac. Absolutely.
Yeah. Bernie Mac is just he's just crazy.
He never minced words. You know what I mean? He was exactly who he was on and off stage. And honestly, that's what I aspire as far as my stand-up goes. I just want to be my most authentic self on and off stage. I want to be the same person. Right.
Wow.
Hit the bottom.
I mean, comedians are so important, especially in the African American society, because comedians were able to tell the truth about things that other people couldn't talk about. And so, I mean, I've been inspired by comedians my whole life, you know, my entire life. But Bernie Mac, man, you know what? I want to say something because all you who knew Bernie, right? You two who knew him, it makes me feel so good that like your heroes actually pan out. Because I done met a lot of heroes in martial arts who are straight dicks. And I'm just like, I don't believe you're such an asshole. And you're like, you know, I'm sitting here and you're horrible. But like when I hear stuff about the worst thing is to meet the people you
look up to,
and they're horrible, you know.
Yeah.
And then, you know, but so when y'all was talking about Bernie Mac, I was sitting here just happy because, you know, I know the brother's not here, but like I could tell that like truly he was, you know, he was a good cat. And so, you know, that's a legacy to me more important than all of the comedy gems he left when he told me. But I used to walk around saying, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
I ain't scared of you. That shit was hilarious.
I was scared like motherfucking coffee. That was my shit right there.
And when he would be like, I wish a motherfucker would.
I wish a mother.
Hey man, shout out to Kibo, y'all. We've been talking a lot about Big Bass because he's been tapping in, but Kibo is my theme song guy, man. Zoom to Thailand. Hope you're coming through. Richie Mack, Travel OG with celebrity interview. Get your passport. Let's go. This is what you need for a show, brother. That's Kibo, man. Y'all check him out, man. Kibo is like a solid dude, man. I found him on Fiverr, man. That's what Fiverr. Don't sleep on Fiverr. You can find.
Yeah, I need to go there.
I found Kibo, man. So shout out to Kibo, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to him. Mostly Money TV. That's Drake. Get that 20%. Yeah, that's off top. How far back is this, Sim? Like, how far is this? Because I don't know why I don't see Drake pop up.
It's a while back, bro. It's probably about half an hour back.
Shit. Zoom try. Okay, Antoine Brown. I'm gonna skip over the conversational stuff, man.
Because that right there, when I said top 20%, that's when you was playing the video talking about where my 20% at. You know, I need my 20% on top.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. That was a minute. That was a minute. Out a way, Gail could probably teach. I got to figure out a way to keep rolling with the super chats and not because I don't want to start at the end and then miss the people that said stuff earlier. So I try to catch up with everybody I can. James trying to say book that console. James knows. James had my console. You know what it is. Understood with that problem. 20%. Yeah, I'm glad. Okay, I'm just gonna hit him. Headache to blame. Let me see. Glad I'm no longer stuck in the States. Yeah, man, that Matrix, man. Me too. Buen dia say dating side would be a headache. Will blame you for failures. Ooh, buen dia. That's a good point. But you know what though? I have disclaimers, all kind of disclaimers. I have it on. I figured out a way to do disclaimers now. With my guy, Crazy and Fearless Travel. Y'all should check that out too if y'all trying to travel. Use Crazy and Fearless Travel. You know, when you put disclaimers, I'm gonna do video disclaimers. Like you agree on camera that you understand if this doesn't work out or you're not happy, you cannot blame me, right? Right. Okay. Cool. So that way, you know, we got technology. We might as well use it. So yeah, but you're right, Wendy. They could try to do that. Richie Max having the ball always. You already know. Some women are very protected. They always avoid answering any questions where to find other women. They don't play. Oh, really? Is that true, Corrine? Is that true? Women don't want you. He says Thai women are very protected. They always avoid answering any questions about where to find other women. They don't play. Oh, I don't know that one. That could be a woman thing. That could be a woman thing. Yeah, y'all book y'all consults, man. Y'all got to understand what's going on, man. Book your consults because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of fun, man. My like Dre, Andre and Andrea, like to me, he's probably you'll get more to me, but pound for pound with Dre. But what I'm giving you is all the stuff we can't talk about on YouTube and giving you all the stuff in a way where we just chopping it up like old homies and you getting I won't get off the phone with you until you have every question answered and everything you need. I don't give a shit how long it is. So man, consultations are really, 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 and I'm up with my consultations too. My consultations and my super chat thing. Chapapa TV, Chapapa. I think Chapapa taught me to say Chapapa. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday. Chapapa TV in the building. Gail, drop his link if you can. Miss R, so say no, Jen, how long you been out? Okay, they having personal conversation.
Yeah, that's gonna go on for a minute.
Yeah, okay. Y'all going back. Y'all know to subscribe. Yeah, we hitting it, brother. Bullseye. Antoine Brown Sr., he's always supporting me. I love that guy too. Gail at night, subscribe to THP TPP. I always get it mixed up. THPP. This guy's a great guy, man. He's a real one. If you want real conversation, he ain't gonna give you something just because you want to hear it. He's gonna tell you stuff. He's gonna give it to you from the real, honest dude. Love having this guy on my team as a friend. Ivan, what's good? Rich, what's good? Ivan, what's going on? What's going on? You got a YouTube channel? Let's go. Did I see Dave Alter? Oh, Dave Alter, my boy Dave is gonna be back. Yeah, man, he's in Israel right now, man. I'm trying to get to Israel, man. I want to go to Israel in the worst way. I want to go Israel. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start at Greece, Israel, Egypt, and then down Africa, all the way down to South Africa. Come back up to Gabon, which is where my roots come, my African ancestry, and then go up by Nigeria and all that stuff. But I'm hearing some things about Nigeria that's very disturbing. The baby has some things saying he had to pay the whole airport before they let him leave. Like they wouldn't let him leave. They're like, they don't let you leave unless you pay it. Like, is there any truth to that? I got any Nigerian brothers that can vouch for that? I need to know. Okay, talking about felonies. I don't know that. Gail, give me a consultation. Sim is going there having. I'm gonna have Sim be a moderator because he over there chopping it up with people. Sim, I might have to have you be a moderator.
Throw me on, bro. I'll be there.
Have it. L Harris, what's up with you, bro? What's up, L Harris? What it do, man? What it do? People flirting with Gail. Well, need to show that. Okay. She said, "Where's Corrine?" As Corrine is walking out. Hey, Corrine, Sean Miller want to know where you at. He said he'll buy some CBD oil and gummies.
Fairfax in 3rd.
Fairfax in 3rd.
Right across the street from CVS.
Okay, you heard it. Fairfax in 3rd, you dig? And don't have no psycho crazy people coming bothering Corrine because Corrine, man, y'all got to hear the theme that Big Bass made for Corrine for our show. Ooh, I wish I could play that. I might hope I'll try. Maybe I'll end with that, man. The theme is dope. He made a dope ass thing for that. So some of the money I made. Okay, they having a conversation. Some say she's in. What's up, Corrine? Dave Alter say, "What's up, Corrine?" She's over at the CBD thing. I don't know if she can hear you. Let me see. Where's Dave at? Where we at? I don't want to miss nothing, y'all. I'm just trying to get to y'all. Subscribe to all. Matthew P say subscribe to all. Yeah, man. You can't go wrong, man. I don't have too many busters on my channel, man. You know what I mean? We have good people. Subscribe to Hackerish, man. Thank you so much. Warren D, he got 20 out of that, man. Thank you so much, man. My timeline has been filled with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard mess, so everything is messed up. Yeah, man, they dominated it. But, man, when people are shitting in the bed and all that, how can you not keep up with that?
Man, photoshopping the pictures of getting slapped up.
Somebody that beautiful get shitting in your bed. It's like, was the shit beautiful? Like, you need to ask that. I know Corrine got something to say about that.
It was a shit beautiful.
Yeah.
Shit had makeup on.
Hey, Corrine, was Amber Heard shit? Because she's a beautiful lady. Was her shit beautiful too, or what was that about?
No, that probably looked like diarrhea.
Damn. Hey, Richie, don't front on the wind. Yeah. They legit. Okay, they go into their conversations. Y'all be having these side conversations. I need to read the people that's okay. They side conversations. Let me see. The Saver preach. The Saver say preach. I know he preaching to. Some say I was 30 minutes behind. Gail jumped in. They want to be equal, but being equal is inconvenience to them. Yeah, that's a fact. Gail's another person that speaks up on behalf of the men because we just getting a bad rap. Don't get me wrong. Some of us deserve it. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. But a lot of us just be catching hell rocks for nothing, you know. That plane went over her head. Okay, she said, I just like Prashant, I like cancer's real, but I get Richie's point. Yeah. Corrine took it like I was dissing her. Corrine ain't never flipped me off in 20 years. She just gave me the bird. I'm like, nigga, when you say you put me in that, I get it. I'd be like, that's be like somebody comparing me to Brad. Like, I ain't no Brad Gumbo. What's up, Room? Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement Channel. Say, what's up, Room? What's up, Men's Daily Advice? How you doing, brother? We need some daily advice up in this piece.
What up, Mr. GG? Mr. GG in the house.
Yeah. Riviera Group, where you been? I ain't seen Riviera Group all day. Candace can't even hold the drumstick to Corrine. Yeah, man. I mean, Corrine goes in and will whoop you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He said that's how real fathers do it. Okay, that's when Mike left. Yes. Yeah, Mike is an amazing dad. Book your private consultations. We already know about that. Thank you, Gail. Kibo say facts. I subscribe to TBT THPP Network. We got that. Swordfish Hallie, come on now. Yes, he was right. Okay, what is let's see what Men's Daily Advice and Courage has to say. Women benefited both when they arrive in the marriage and when they leave in the marriage and divorce. It's a win-win. So why should guys even risk getting married in North America? It's not worth it. That's bars. Those are bars. Somebody please screenshot that. That, man, I wish I could end with I wish I could end with that. That's bars right there. Corrine, you want to read what Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement Channel says? I'm with him 1,000%. Read that, Corrine. Can you read?
I can't see it.
Because your screen. He says women benefited both when they arrive in the marriage and when they leave in the marriage in divorce. It's a win-win. So why would guys even risk getting married in North America? It's not worth it. We got to back up, y'all. We definitely got to back up.
That guy has been hurt too many times. He is damaged.
But he's right. I'm standing up for him. What you
but
saying?
Here's the thing, like, look, you can get married without getting a marriage certificate. So that's like, I'm married. I'm not legally married, but we're married.
You're not traditional though. He's talking about traditional marriages. If you're not legally married, you ain't got to worry about giving half your shit.
Look, going into any kind of government contract with another human being that you may or may not spend the rest of your life with is fucking ridiculous to begin with.
There it is. You heard
the institution of marriage is for government to be able to track us, and that's it.
It's more. I believe it's more monetized.
Yes.
I think it's a little more monetization of us to make sure that we keep consuming. So
yes.
Yeah.
But I also think that like there's. At one level, there's something you can do. There's a couple of things you can do to defend yourself so you don't get it as bad going. But it's going to be bad one way or another if it falls apart. You know what I mean? And I've never...
THPP, I'm sorry to interrupt you because I'm trying to get through this. You got to read this because this is you that said Halle Berry. So can you read what he said?
What about Boomerang Halle Berry? Yeah, but, the hair was a little short. I'm just sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I like the little...
I do too. Yeah, he's right.
I like that. I'm so and she was in that tight outfit in X-Men.
He got another one for you though. What's your man 68 say? Can you read that?
What about James Bond and Catwoman Halle Berry? James Bond Halle Berry coming out of that water. I think that two-piece was orange. I think it was orange now. It was orange. Yeah. It was one of them sun colors and. I see sunshine shoot from her legs when she got out that water.
Strictly business, Halle Berry. And Catwoman.
Catwoman.
Look, give me any of the latter Halle Berrys y'all talked about with the Boomerang personality, where she just was real cool, real chill, down for him.
Pre-David Justice. Halle Berry, that's what he said. Pre-David Justice.
Pre-David Justice
to my girl.
Oh, that's hilarious.
We know David Justice was a hoe.
Just your crap app. Yes, I did, James. I gave you a shout out, brother. I'm just behind. Yeah. Thank you so much for the cash app, brother. I appreciate you, man. Oh, down. Forgot Strictly Bears. Don't forget about Boomer. Yeah. Like, subscribe, support. Kibo say such a good point, Richie Mack. Kibo, are you talking about me saying what a great artist you are? Such a good point. Which part? I don't know. I'm so far behind. Which part are we at? But if you agree, I agree, and we both agree. And absolutely, everybody, please subscribe to Gail at Night. Please subscribe to Gail at Night, man. She is just. She's trying to get there. She's gonna get to 1,000 soon. No, Gail, you got your 1,000, right?
She over 1,000.
I wanted to, Gail. Do I get to take credit for that? Did I get to help you? I need to hear about that because I was there. Don't forget, Gail, when you get to 1 million, I was there when you got your first 1,000 subs. You did. James Turner say, "Oh God, Corrine. Oh, she's out there hustling. Yeah, Corrine doing her thing. You guys, let me see. We see young guys don't want no old birds unless they get money. Oh, Corrine.
Oh,
Corrine. Shots fired, Corrine.
What did he say?
Young guys don't want no old birds unless they get money.
Listen, I'll tell you why a young guy wants an older bird, all right? Because we know how to suck a dick. That's why. What that mouth do? You want teeth? You want teeth? You want a woman that has a gag reflex that throws up? You don't know what you're talking about, bro. You don't know.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, Corrine is hilarious. He's right. Corrine got the comebacks, man.
Look, I look better than most 33-year-old white women, okay? And I'm 10 years older. Boom, shots fired.
Come on, let's be real. You look better than most 27-year-old white girls. Keep it a buck.
It's fun listening to all you guys. Hilarious. Yeah, you know what's funny, Dave? I love Dave, man. I can't wait to see Dave.
Amazing,
you know, the funny thing is, it's like I don't plan this. We just I send out messages, people come back, the counter comes back magically. I don't. It's just a party for me. You know what I mean? And so I'm learning, like, you know, as long as it's good energy, we can all rock out. You know what I mean?
The best Sunday afternoon I've had ever, dude.
This is good.
Yeah.
Oh God, my ribs hurt.
All I do is say a prayer before each stream. Before I stream, I say a prayer and then let God do the work, man. I'm not religious, but I'm super spiritual. I believe, you know, the way I'm able to do things, the way God's blessed me, it ain't me. It comes from a higher source. So I got to give.
That's super dope, man.
Yeah, I got to get that up, man. I don't try to push religion on people because I definitely don't believe in religion. That's some organized BS. But King of Dreams, I would have pulled up, but I'm grilling with the youth. I get it. Okay. Tell us about it, Matthew. Come up, man. You don't wrote. Tell us about it. We have an ingoing joke, like we was doing because I'm always 10 years ahead of everything. Like you know, they got all of. I was creating the jeans called sugar buns because I loved women with ass with tiny waists, but every woman I know with ass and tiny waist could never find jeans to fit them. So I wanted to be the guy who created that because all they had at that time was like apple bottoms, but they wasn't getting the job done. So I was like, I'm gonna do this. So we had auditions. I need to put that commercial. We had auditions for sugar buns, and so we would ask the girls what their problem was, so we could go and try and figure out how to design the right jean. So Matthew, every time it's like, you have a hard time wearing jeans? Tell us about it. So they'd always, they tell us about their problems. So that's an ongoing joke. Tell us about it. Sugar bun jeans. Shout out to Sugar Buns. I wish we could get that popping. Mine. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, James. Mine be saying some real good stuff. Sean Blake, big up Yard Man Damn. Oh yeah, okay. That's some Jamaican stuff right there. Doing the Thailand Patreon, yeah. Who was that? Warren D, was that you on the Boondocks? Yeah, man. I did I replaced CeeLo in the last season and did him. Reverend Goodlove. I was Reverend Goodlove every time.
Reverend Goodlove, man.
Yeah, Reverend Goodlove. Yeah, I had fun with that. Gail playing I'm a Flirt in the background. Yeah, that's right. That's Gail.
I'm a flirt.
Gail is a flirt. Gail, she ain't gonna give you too much, but she might give you a little heart or something. Fly back. Hey, Gail, Miss Southern Belle. Well, I know Dre ain't flirting because Dre is happily married. But everybody shoot their shot at Gail. You know what I mean? That's right. Salute, Richie Mack. Great episode. Funny and informative as usual. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man. as soon as I get off with this, I got to start working on the next one. Hey, Rich, I had
Me too.
Thailand this morning. Ooh, Ivan, well, there you go. So, Ivan, would you let them know? Am I capping or is this real shit that I'm talking about? Because there's a dude. Unfortunately, it's a brother. Let me turn Corrine off. She got bells and shit ringing. She rocking the bells like LL. Can I mute that? I think I can mute. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So there's a brother saying like that I'm capping and don't believe what he's saying, and it's like, dude, I got a million witnesses. Like he's saying that they don't like black dudes in Thailand and don't waste
what?
I can't make this up.
This motherfucker ain't never been nowhere except his bathroom.
Yeah, no, but he's in Thailand. He was in Bangkok saying that. You know what I mean?
No, he was in Bangkok dealing with women from Chiang Mai who are light skinned who think dark skin is bad. You have ladies from Isan or from the South or from Rayong. They love brothers. As a matter of fact, they dance like brothers. Black culture has infiltrated Thailand so much because the military has been there so much. You've been there for Cobra Gold. Them brothers come down there and drive everything prices up. I hate them motherfuckers.
You're right about that because I kind of like people that discourage people to come because people that think like him, they need to be in their own little thing.
Yes.
I kind of like it, but I just don't like the fact you say I'm capping. But I like the fact that you discourage people that are narrow-minded people because we don't need that here, man. It's too, it's too loving. What Sean Miller said, I saw her in the DeBarge video dancing with Chico DeBarge. That's you. He made a joke. We're gonna leave it go because Corrine gonna be like, but he can't suck dick like me. I know Corrine just go in. Corrine just hit you right in the nuts. You know what I mean? She can't kick you, so she hit you right in the nuts. And Corrine, I want to play your theme. I got to figure out how to do that. The one that Big Vaz made. It's dope. Our Kingdom says salute. I'll be on the next time for sure. Yeah, I sent him a little. I sent him a little invite. I'm starting to send my. I want to figure out a way to send my followers away where they can come on here on the Richie Mack side and come in and talk, and I can talk with them because they be sending me messages. I can't get back to everybody. This is the place to do it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be able to do it. You see Corinne's booty? The booty passed by real quick. I'm planning to come out back next month.
She need to walk slower. God damn it, she in a hurry. No.
Yeah. Taylor Made Dreams, you dig? Ivan Van now I'm planning to come out that way next year with TMD. Okay, yeah. You don't know Ivan TMD. He's talking about coming out a little earlier, but I'm gonna let him tell you. I don't want to tell everybody's move. Crypto Fair, look at they flirt with Gail. Gail, I'm gonna tell when they flirting on you. I won't skip those up. Let me see where we got. Steven couldn't run through. Let me see where we at. I think we almost towards the end. Let me see. Steven, I think Steven Seagal slammed Mike into the jewelry section at Macy's and gave him a few slaps in the movie. Yeah, Steven Seagal. I heard it. Now, THPP, is Steven Seagal an asshole? I've heard this from so many people. And him and Mike hate each other. Huh?
So he's been at the Inasado Academy a couple of times, but I've never spoken to him.
So what have you heard? Because you're in that world.
I heard that he's. I heard he's kind of full of himself.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between being an asshole and mean to people and being absolutely full of themselves.
It's kind of the same thing. They're next door neighbors, though.
Yeah, no. It's on the same.
You usually fool yourself because you're an asshole.
It's on the same block, but but I mean, it's not. It's a little different. Because it also depends on because sometimes especially if you're sparring with somebody or something, and they're going unnecessarily hard on people. There's people who go unnecessarily hard on people and hurt people. And so that's an asshole to me because you're not supposed to go all out when you're sparring. You're supposed to you're working on technique, you're working on stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But there's certain people. I mean, I'm a member of I'm a pro coach under Combat Submission Wrestling with Eric Paulson, and Josh Barnett was there, and he knows Michael Jai White, and Josh Barnett is he's a big angry guy when he's in training camp, but when he's not in training camp, he's a nice guy, So it also depends on when you find people. But if you're an actor doing martial arts, it's different than being a professional fighter. Mm-hmm. It's a lot different. If you're a fighter, there's certain things you have to understand. This person's off switch is a little different than me and yours off switch. Right. But if you're an actor, you're here to make things look good, and you're not here to hurt people. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of. But a lot of folks, especially that are around the certain academies and stuff, they have good and bad reputations.
There you go. Okay, we got to get ready to shut this down, man. So I'm just going to tell everybody, thank you guys so much. He wants to go in martial arts. The only person I really know is Steven Seagal. And I got to leave. The Riviera Group said, what about Robin Harris? Now, Corrine, you probably don't know about Robin Harris, but Robin Harris was the original Bernie Mac. I got you muted. I'm sorry, Corrine. I'm sorry because your thing was making noise. What did you say, Corrine?
I know exactly who Robin Harris is. I love Robin. Robin was fucking hilarious. What? Baby is what?
Yeah, he was the original. He was the original. Bernie Mac took Robin Harris's place. Robin Harris was. If you got a bet between Robin Harris and Bernie Mac, and they both, Robin Harris got it. Like, you know what I mean?
Richie, I know you got to go. But Robin Harris made Mo Better Blues the movie it is. Robin Harris made that movie so beautiful.
Thing into it too.
But it just added so much color, and like Robin Harris talked like he was a comedian who warmed up before the band. You can tell a big girl anything. I'm going to the moon, baby. Well, you be careful.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
He's been gone so long. I want to try and steal some material, but the real comedian. So that's what it is. Walter, shout out to Walter. Walter says, man, love the show. Red Eye from Korea. Yeah, man. Korea in the building. Y'all book y'all consultations. Chapapa TB in the building. I'm at the end. I'm gonna try to skip down to the end so I don't Chapapa TV said heading back to Mario Kart driving off Dominican Republic. Yeah, man. Man. Dominican Republic is literally like being in a video game when you ride in the Dominican Republic. So Sean's still trying to shoot a shot at you, Corrine. No, not Corrine. Mike Ralph's sister is actually in the DeBar's video. Oh, okay. See, I'm glad I read that because I thought he was cracking on you. No, he's right. Cheryl Lee Ralph, she was in all kind of shit. Felicia Jordan in the building. Felicia Jordan and Gail Hay. I know Felicia ain't sure flirt with Gail, but anyway, y'all have been great, man. I'm gonna shut this down because I'm trying to keep my stuff up for 2 hours if I can. Man, love you guys so much, man. Thank you so much for just everything, man. Everything.
Thank you, bro.
Y'all doing, man. Y'all done. I'm gonna end this off with Still Single, the documentary that I'm waiting on Gail and Luke Hazley to finish watching so I can get their advice as a woman to see what they think. That's not a shot at you, Corrine. It's just the fact that in this YouTube space where you and I are learning it, so we're gonna get there because Corrine will just say fuck everybody. That's just
Facts.
Corrine says I'll shoot you in the face. Like I was like, Corrine, you can't say that on what's the name? Let me see if I can, man. Corrine, let me see if I can find Corrine's Baz did a dope Corrine thing.
I gotta so
you gotta hear this for you. No, you the one kept me online, but you gotta hear Corrine's theme. It is dope.
No, I wanna know her channel to make sure I can sub to it.
We don't have we're in the, it's gonna be on this channel, it's gonna be on the Richie Mac live channel, and then we're gonna
my regular channel is kind of just like nonsense. I've got a couple like funny little videos and things like that, but nothing,
Oh no, I'm here for the long run. I'll stay here all day with you. I ain't got no time limitations. I'm off this episode.
Corinne, you definitely can put up your what's the name though?
Your comedy.
Yeah, what's your
I usually do put my stand-up stuff on YouTube, but like I said, I can't write anything right now. The SteamYard, everything is white except for our faces.
I'll punch you in the face. Corinne said, I'll shoot you in the face. Let me see here. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Can you guys hear this?
Yes.
That conversation never gets to witness. Little sexy, little bitchy. Turn on, she the business.
Well, I got to start that over, man. I love this thing.
She bitchy, Puerto Rican, thinking fixing everything. Your bitch is missing intervention. Bust it with the bitchy code.
That's gonna be our thing.
That's got an old school feel to it too.
That's not too short. That's not too short, man.
Yeah.
That's the opening. That's gonna be like the opening. Like my theme is I'm the travel OG. That's gonna be her before she comes in. You know what I mean? It's dope. I wish I could play the whole thing, but we got to get up out here. So y'all, man, next week I'll see y'all next week. My panel members are always ready to come back, man. We're gonna do our thing. We're gonna let it do what it do. Happy Sunday to y'all. Happy Memorial Day. Shout out to all my brothers.
Happy Memorial Day.
service, man. Y'all go get some food, some barbecue, let it do what it do. And I'll see you next week, you dig? Make sure to like, subscribe, and notify. The algorithm is real. You dig? Make sure to like, subscribe, and notify. Well, I thought it's not working. Make sure to like, subscribe, and notify. The algorithm is real.
Richie, Mac.
August 26th.
August 26, 2001. Richard McGregor. It's a done deal. Married. It's all solidified.
Thought we never see the day.
Never. Not him.
None of my boys thought I would ever get married.
To see him married, this is a whole nother level for me.
They asked me, you sure? I was like, yeah. I told them I was the happiest man in the world. They couldn't believe it. But this Creole woman had me from jump, and I was only doing this once. And if I was doing it once, I was jumping out the window. Old school style. That was then, this is now. Well, let me go back for a second. I was known for working. I co-starred on the daytime Emmy-nominated In the Zone on Fox. I starred in television commercials for IBM, Popeyes, Coca-Cola, Miller Lite, and McDonald's. I worked with Jack Black, Run DMC and Jam Master Jay, Alyssa Milano, LL Cool J, Don Johnson, Anthony Anderson, Shakita, and Alec Baldwin. And I was about to lose it all. I was divorcing my wife, the attorney, and she showed no mercy. Lawyer fees alone were approaching $100,000, and I was flat broke. Then I remembered what I was fighting for.
Mr. McGregor, I see you, petitioner, and respondent, are prepared to finalize your divorce. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is this the agreement you wish the court to enter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. McGregor, did you have a chance to consult with your counsel about each of these terms?
Yes, Your Honor. Who would have thought that the happiest day of my life would turn into a total nightmare? I heard Dr. Phil say, you divorced a totally different person than who you marry. How could such a happy relationship turn into a 4-year drag-out divorce? This is where my journey to try and understand women begins.
If I never dated another day in my life, I've lived the life of 5 women.
I know exactly like what I want.
I knew I was a lesbian my entire life.
I am a strong, independent, black, single woman.
I actually think I'm kind of shady.
You would think they love pussy.
I have no trouble meeting men.
I want a relationship.
I prefer usually dating an older man.
I've never cheated.
I'm good at reviving. I'm excellent at reviving.
I usually attract the owner of the company.
I'm 25 now and I'm having a quarter-life crisis.
I absolutely know that me having a relationship, that part of my life is over.
If you're single, independent, and you love how you live, and throw your hands up. Single lady. If you're not trying to be the wife, you just want it for one night, throw your hands up.
Single lady. No pressure, having a good time. If you fit the bill, tonight you could be mine. I'm a lady and it's crazy, put it on the line. I decide who I let in this heart of mine.
If you're single, independent, and you love how you live, and throw your hands up.
Single lady.
If you're not trying to be the wife, you just want it for one night, throw your hands up.
Single lady.
If you're not asking for a thing, cause you got your own change, throw your hands up.
Single lady.
Throw your hands up.
Single lady.
Throw your hands up.
Single lady.
My mother had my brother when she was 14 years old. My ex-wife's